Yeah, go ahead. What were you saying?
Oh no, I just want to take a second to. I want to shout out all the women out there
Oh my God.
who are good at TikToks. Like I hate when people are doing the whole.
You mean influencers?
No,
Yeah.
but like, influence is cool, but there are people who are just good at doing the TikToks where they impersonate the voice. Like, I hate watching a TikTok where like,
Or like the voiceover with the sound.
like, yo, that's
That's actually, you know, I agree
like
with
I
you.
hate when it's bad. Like,
Yeah.
I like people that are good at TikToks. I really do. No, you know what? I had an entire joke about making fun of whatever Walter said. It didn't matter what he said, but that like I had that in my head. Like whatever he says, I'm gonna come with something on the
crazy.
fly and make fun of it. But that I agree. I hate when people like their voices are off. You know how old people do it?
Yeah.
I seen a woman the other day. She like I forgot what the song was. I think it was Saucy Santana Walk, but she wasn't walking to the walk.
Looking like the English and Spanish translation,
Yeah.
and just, or the Japanese shit.
like a fucking Netflix show.
yeah, like the
from
Japanese
France.
shit.
I'm
And,
like,
and it was like walk, but I'm like the walk didn't match because you know you got to match. I was like, wow, this is fucking dumb.
Yeah, the dub talk.
Yeah,
the dub talk
but-
over there.
and it was a dub motion. I was dying. I was like, yo, bro, take this off the internet now.
yeah, bro.
You know what I be like that I was looking at every time I see TikTok, and I see people like these people who are like guys and girls who are professional, like TikTokers, like influencers, but also people who do their day-to-day things, like,
Yeah.
and it looks really good. Like, I just think of like, yo, you dead ass have to walk back to your phone after you do whatever it is you do. Like when people like do them walking out their room after like doing something, like you
gotta
have to
go
like
back.
go back into your room after you just left your room just to get your phone.
No, but there's no way. I think about the people that do the morning routines.
Yeah.
Like you have to place your phone and get out of bed again.
That's what I'm saying. Shit like that. Like that's crazy. Yo, I saw a video the other day. Some girl like put her phone up and like was going like her whole daily routine, and she pulled out her driveway in her car. I'm like, damn, you got to drive back into your driveway just to get
the
your phone. Like that's crazy. Like that's so crazy.
No, I seen a girl, beautiful apartment, big ass windows, and then she did the like. She put her hands up like she yawned and all that.
Like you wasn't just awake to
I
put
was
your
like,
phone up.
bro, you was awake. You had to place your phone.
Like that's not crazy though. Like that's not
I
like
think
some.
yo,
100%.
That's like some type of like programming or something.
And
I mean,
bro,
it's content
and there's-
creation,
I
bro.
know some people that do it, so I don't want to say it's nuts, but to me, I'm like, that is crazy.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like that's dead ass insane for you to get back in
get
bed,
back.
get out of your sheet,
do all over again.
after you woke up an hour ago to set
You
up the
faking
camera.
it. You faking it.
Check your angles, check the lighting to do all of that. I think
Yeah,
that's
bro.
fucking crazy.
That's so D. Yo, man, having to set your phone up before every single thing you do just to get like a video of like your day.
But
Like,
also-
and they come out nice. So like you really got to be
Yeah.
dedicated
No,
to
bro.
do that
Yeah,
shit.
it's tough.
That's why everything isn't for everybody. I know myself, I just cannot be an influencer
That's too much.
because I can't.
then you
I'm
got to edit the video.
Yeah, and I'm just never gonna do that.
Yeah, it's too
Like,
much.
I'm not setting my phone up to get up 3 times.
And
I'm
then the
just not.
quality of these videos be looking like they're 4K.
Yeah,
It's a
bro.
and it's an iPhone.
Yeah, bro, it looks like the niggas that shoot the Super Bowl shot that. shit.
Yeah, like it's crazy. And the deadass be just an iPhone,
Bro, it'll be
like
an
7.
It'll be an iPhone. Yeah, that'll be an iPhone 7.
Like yo,
Crack
like how do you
screen
do
and shit.
this? It's fucking sorcery, bro.
You know what I did today before we got here? I went through all of you guys' social media.
Why do you do that?
Why?
Stop doing that.
Like I went through your
What you find?
favorites,
Stop doing that,
Favorites?
Joe.
your
stop.
retweets.
That's why Joe be deleting his shit once a week because
I know. No.
I
I
take
did it
take
for
breaks.
reasons.
No. I take breaks from social media because, bro, there's just nothing there for me.
Cool,
Like, so-
that's fine. But I had a
but-
reason this time.
What you
I went
do-
through all your
what you
social
found
media.
in Inspector Gadget?
No, I went to look at if any of you guys retweeted them white girls rapping Lil Baby songs. So I can make fun of
No,
y'all.
fuck no.
No, fuck them.
I'm not gonna say fuck them. They ain't doing nothing.
I'm
to
gonna
me,
say
but
me, Dro. I'm gonna say fuck them because no, the fuck, like go listen to like Hannah Montana or something. Like I don't know.
Hannah
well,
Mon-
that's not all right. Now we got
First
to
of
have
all,
a
that's a
conversation.
little bit. That's reverse racism.
Yeah, like,
So-
I don't know what to call that. That's
Hey,
like
you can't be racist.
that's
towards
gatekeeping.
White people.
That's gatekeeping Lil Baby's music.
Dro got ops with the white girls. every week I find out who y'all hate in the beginning of the
That's
podcast.
bad. I mean,
That's why he was in fucking Spain.
normally I hate the whites, but
See, I'm on Walter's side.
I was
Go ahead.
slightly impressed.
OD.
That she knew the verse.
That she
yeah.
just knew all the
She
lyrics
knew
to
the
that one
words.
song.
Take color.
She performed it better than Lil Baby performed this
Bro.
song when I saw him on tour, bro.
Take away the
Wow.
color of that girl's skin. She did the dance at the right
Nah,
time.
yeah, she was killing
She
it.
pointed her gun at me and I got shot. I was like, ooh, I'm dead. So I was like, yo.
Surprise. Wow.
You know, I saw that, and then I did a deeper dive
Oh.
into her like
Oh,
social media.
see, I knew Derek went on her Instagram. That's why I went to y'all social media to see your routine. Nigga went and found her Instagram because I don't know what.
I found it because Lil Baby posted it, and it was
And you looked at her tag.
6 degrees of separation. So I saw like maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, she was on stage with Rick Ross and shit.
What the fuck?
Wow.
I'm like, yo, she definitely
She
did
put
some
in.
things that like her current man shouldn't. First of all, current man, I just know don't listen to that music she listens to,
100%.
which says a lot about what she probably doing in her spare time, which is okay, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, that's really crazy. She spit that verse
I
ball
want-
for ball.
And like
did.
me, like as much as I was impressed, I can't retweet it because guess what? Somebody a year from now is gonna be like, oh look at John from this. He was retweeting white women rapping lyrics, cool, whatever. Whoop de whoop de woo. All right, cool. So I'm like, all right, man. You know what? Let me save myself. But I definitely watched this. I was like, yo, bro, I don't know the lyrics this well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She knew the ad libs, the lyrics. She did the hand point.
Her homegirl did too.
Oh yeah, they didn't even give the homegirl in the back any
Yeah,
credit.
she was doing it too.
Yeah.
I saw them do a little wave thing like with their hand.
Yeah, listen,
I was like, damn.
but I did go through your social media to see if any of y'all retweeted it. So
Oh,
I can
nah.
come for y'all. But
No shot.
everyone was too smart. Here we are.
But here we are still bigging it up.
mean,
Nonetheless.
Well,
Oh, now that y'all
not
do
me.
that, I ain't big up nothing.
I'm not picking it up.
That's
Oh, no,
crazy.
y'all, not
Yeah,
getting, y'all not getting me.
Yeah, I got entertained by that, not me. I don't like it.
Because you don't like white women. It's okay. I mean,
Well,
hey,
I mean,
your preference is okay.
it's
No,
not
no.
that-
It's okay.
I mean, they're not my forte.
Me neither.
Hey,
bro.
I feel you.
Let y'all, listen. Let me tell you something.
Like some flavor.
Little Baby's a great rapper. That's all we got. I got nothing for y'all.
Facts.
Yeah. You could put the intro.
Intro.
Ready? Welcome to episode 149 of the Imaginary Players podcast. It's me, the one, Mr. Full Scotia, aka Big John from the East Side Boys. You're now listening to and have always been listening to the greatest show on earth. I gotta get these things out the way. Twitter, IMG Players, Instagram, Imaginary Players NYC, YouTube, the Imaginary Players podcast. Thank you guys for continuously liking, subscribing, doing all the things you do that keep us here every single week. All right, we got a long show. Let's get to it. To my immediate left is the Anointed King of Fonto, Walter Joel Olsen, Pablo S. Kardashian. Walter, talk to the people.
What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm excited to be back. Excited for this episode. Got a lot of interesting topics this week. You feel me? And it's supposed to be hella warm next week, so something to look forward to. Outside, I saw today that Dr. Fauci said that we are officially out of the pandemic, or we're out of like the most important part of the pandemic or something like that. So
The important part.
But what? Okay.
So I think I was reading between the lines, but he officially said, "Nigga, we outside." That's all I saw. It was a 10-minute interview, but all I heard was "Nigga, we outside." And Dr. Fauci, you are right. So
I mean,
we here.
COVID still exists, though.
Does it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Dr. Fauci said we're out of the most infectious time
And that's
of the
problem with
pandemic.
society.
Yo, look when they decide. Like, look what niggas decide to listen to. When we was in it, we didn't listen. But now we out. Oh yeah, niggas. Everything the niggas say is right.
Dr.
Yo,
Fauci.
niggas are
We're gonna follow
unbelievable.
Dr.
Nigga called him doctor. It's like the way he said it. He spelled DOCRT, not with a
Like-
DR, but DOCTOR.
Put the emphasis.
Listen,
on
man. Do y'all be safe, but
Feel
be
you.
outside with caution, I guess.
I understand. Just
I'm just saying this because I never got it.
Yeah.
And I feel like I should be reprimanded. I feel like everyone who never got it
yeah.
should be
That sounded
reprimanded.
crazy.
Speak for yourself, nigga. I'm running around here
That
fine.
just sounded kinky as fuck.
I feel like
Oh
we
my
should
God.
whoever
Yeah, I feel like I
whoever
should be
nah,
re-
bro,
I feel like I should be
whoever
reprimanded.
did everything they had to do and
These
never
freaky
got
lights-
it, bro.
Yeah.
Should be paid, bro.
Don't bunch me in.
That's what I
should be
feel
paid,
like.
bro.
Don't bunch
Like
me
it's
in.
not my fault. Everyone else's immune system is weak.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like the strongest will survive, bro. Like,
But we also
it is what it is.
we
Bro,
also
you were stranded in Mexico for like 7
And I
months. Like, what are
survived
you
in
saying?
6
that's
months.
also why you never got it.
Yeah, like you were stuck for
It
7
was
months
bad
out of
over
the
there,
country.
too.
Yeah,
bro.
you spent the main part of the pandemic in a place where it didn't go.
What do you mean it was? Nah, you're
Bro, I literally
crazy.
saw you doing like a bench press with like cement bricks on a pole.
Because I was getting right.
all right.
To my left.
So
I
Walter's,
was just dead ass too. I was not joking.
I believe it.
so Walter's left is the smoothest man on the planet. Silk Serenade. One half of the Beige Bandits. Derek, talk to the people.
There's allergies just kicking my ass right now, and this weather is not making it better.
Weak ass immune system.
Yo, bro, you be stranded out of the country. You be like safe.
I'm living,
We
bro.
can't talk about Joe immigration status. Come on.
That's
Come
crazy.
on. We can't.
Yo, this weather gotta stop fluctuating. One day be really warm and nice and beautiful. The next day,
Son, you
as
got-
we recording this, is a fucking tornado outside. Like, what
You
do
gotta pop out with like a Montclair and then shorts.
Walter has on shorts right next to me, and John has on a jacket.
I do.
Well,
This is New York.
Well, I make sense. So
This is New York.
whatever I got
It's
going
so
on,
bad, bro.
it's cold outside, so I have a jacket on.
Like, this
But
is
it's
crazy.
spring.
But man,
Yeah.
you're halfway through the week, trying to make it through, almost there.
Well, as you guys listen to this, it's the weekend, but yes.
Yeah, but right now, let's hope I made it to Friday.
And the man behind the camera, the other half of the beige band is the brothel bandit himself. Joe, talk to the people.
Chilling, man. Good.
All right.
That's it. There's
Joe,
nothing
you gotta
else,
give
bro.
me,
There's
you
nothing
need,
to-
you need some more personality.
Bro,
or
it's
something.
just, bro. I've just been doing
You
the
gotta take a shot of like tequila or something before we start this.
Oh, fuck, I haven't been drinking at all.
You're bugging.
Just chilling, man. Just working, gym, and that's it. Just grinding.
Told you,
Joe
bench
trying-
pressing
working,
cement blocks. I'm telling
That's
you.
it, bro. I've just been stagging and working in gym.
Joe,
That's
Joe
it.
trying to get his body right for the summer. I tell
Not
you.
even. It's just I just want to live a better life.
Trying to have your waist snatched? By the summer is crazy.
Waist snatch is insane.
That's crazy.
If I ever get like big, I'm gonna just do what Drake did.
The abs?
Yeah,
Lipo.
yeah, for sure. Bro,
I mean, nah. Truthfully,
And having
if
the
I
funds
had-
for it.
I get the girls now. I get it.
nah, I wouldn't do that. But I'll do the leg surgery.
Yo, what
Grow
is,
higher.
what is
To
that?
be
What?
taller?
I'd need that.
They break your femurs.
Joe, you're already tall enough. Like,
Bro,
you're
no,
mad
no,
selfish.
No,
There's, like, I'm in the room.
No,
Are you trying to play basketball? What is Joe?
You can never be too tall enough because I learned this recently
Okay.
talking to a couple people.
I don't believe that because once you get to a certain height, then you just fragile.
Yeah, no. And when you get tall, tall niggas look really stupid.
I don't give a fuck.
You tall niggas look dumb.
I'm trying
KD, the
well,
great, one of the greatest
I
ballers
mean,
of all time. That nigga, he's
He looks
tall
fucking
and
dumb.
yeah, he looks
no,
crazy.
he looks like a fuck.
Look at Taco. What's his name? Taco 4? Or whatever his
Yeah,
name
but
is
he's
from.
too tall.
That's what we're saying.
I mean,
So
I'm-
what's the perfect height?
I think like
For women?
6'1".
Yeah, 6'1"
For
to
women,
I
it's
think
6'3".
6'1" is fine.
Yeah,
I
6'1"
would
is
love to be 6'1".
Joe,
I'm
how
5'10".
tall?
Yeah,
Nigga,
I'm
how tall are you?
Joe, that's what I'm saying. He's tall already. He don't
Bro,
need that.
that's
I need that.
5'10".
I
I'm
need
trying-
that.
I'm
Maybe
trying to be the
Walter,
tall- I'm
but
trying
I
to-
need that.
Just
Listen,
get bigger shoes, bro.
No, you're crazy.
some
Bro,
Balenciaga.
get two, yeah, get some
some
Balenciagas on. You're 2 inches taller, nigga. You don't have to break your legs to get
bro.
taller.
Yeah.
This
Nah,
nigga
bro.
is nuts.
Just get some
Nah.
stilettos. Like,
Yeah,
like,
bro.
No, hell no, you're
No,
wrong.
bro. Literally, just put shit in your shoes. You're 2 inches taller, bro. You do not need to kill your legs. Dude, no.
You know what
But
Dr.
I
Scholl's
can't.
is?
Yeah,
Dr. Scholl's
Nigga, that
is.
shit ain't gonna do shit. I'm trying to be the tallest Mexican in the world, bro. Like, you,
Okay.
Well, first of
Bro,
all, the bar is low for that already.
That's-
I don't
We're
give
being
a
honest.
fuck.
I think you are the tallest Mexican I know.
Bro, I'm not playing with niggas now. Y'all niggas out of
I'm just
control.
You
trying
say
to
I don't-
y'all are the
bro.
very
If I
tallest
could-
person I know is hilarious.
if
I
I
don't
could
know
be
what
taller,
y'all-
I would be.
What tall Mexicans y'all know?
The list
Bro-
is small.
Joe is the only one.
No, Joe's only Mexican I know. So that narrows it down to nobody. He's the only Mexican I
Well,
know.
the ones you see in passing, you know what I
Yo,
mean?
listen.
How the fuck? All right, you see how you trying to make me
I
sound
would
racist?
just like to be taller.
I'm not gonna
fam.
do that.
But
I
other than
feel
that,
you.
just working on myself. That's it. You know.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Getting the body right for the summer. And how are you doing, John?
It's crazy.
I'm black and I'm blessed. What I got to worry about, nigga? And apparently I'm tall, nigga. Apparently I'm tall, but I'm black and I'm blessed. What I got to
Apparently I'm
worry
not tall
about?
enough.
So I hope everybody's having a good weekend, a good Friday. I don't know what the weather is on this Good Friday with y'all, but
Hopefully it ain't cold.
if it is, I got there's sweaters. ImaginaryPlace.com. Y'all do what
Facts.
y'all continue to do what
plug.
y'all got to do, and yeah, that's it. Let's get to the good stuff. We have a lot of not long-winded, but we have a lot of things that we can spend time on. So let's start with the last one. How white Texas teens chanted racial slurs in a viral TikTok video. So it's Monday. Because that's about every day.
I didn't see it, but I'm not
Fair.
surprised TikTok can't take it down.
They don't. Don't
Yeah.
they only take down black stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually.
It had like 1.2 million views of
1.2.
white women
Ain't that crazy?
in braces, like to say. No, like it was. I'm gonna pull it up.
And we got to bleep that out. But yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Because
no,
the,
yeah,
Because the
that's-
first 2 minutes of the podcast, we
that's
cannot go there.
insane.
All right. I'm like, yo, this is what the, like the platform. Why would the platform not censor that? Like what?
Because they don't like the minority.
You know, I was I didn't want to make this like a long topic, but
There's
and
no
I
way
won't,
it's going to be
I
true.
won't, and I'm gonna do my best not to.
Yeah.
We were talking. I was watching a podcast, and they were talking about the podcast game in a general sense, like demographics and the things you have to do, and how like the bigger podcasts get deals and all this other whatever, right? And they reference like the Joe Budden podcast leaving Spotify, but then giving Joe Rogan $300 million, whatever. And then the argument was like, well, Joe Rogan hits every demographic. Not every Joe Rogan hits a different demographic. He hits the majority. And that's what I think about when I see shit like this. TikTok is never going to appease to us because we're not the majority. The majority, they're going to be cool with this. So it's going to get the 1.2 million views. That 1.2 million views can be purely from white people. And even if there's a black person in there, they force us to see it because on TikTok, the For You page, you can't like control it. You're just swiping.
Algorithms.
So like, yeah, that's all it makes me think of because that's why these platforms don't do it. They're just appeasing to their bigger audience.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fortunately.
We're not the bigger audience. That's just what it is. Yeah, that's all. That's how I can shorten that. We're not the bigger audience. That's
Yeah.
why that happens. But the social media platforms make it seem like we need them to succeed.
What you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
If you speak to any social media marketer that's from the Stone Age,
Yeah.
well, no, any marketer, I want to say social media, any marketer that's from the Stone Age, to them, social media is the only way to go. You got to put this on Instagram at this time. We'll do the woo. I don't necessarily. That's more so of a chance thing. You know, you're just trying to increase your likelihood of going viral.
Yeah.
And on Instagram, they've literally eliminated the chance of going viral. They've eliminated it by taking likes away, by everything being sponsored. So if you know, having worked at a network, I know that that's not a thing anymore. So you don't dump your money into that because it's stupid.
It's harder to. Yeah.
No, it's Instagram has strategically made it impossible.
Oh yeah.
Like
Okay,
they've
okay.
literally paid to not make it possible for you to go viral on Instagram.
Gotcha.
Twitter before. I mean, we'll get to the Twitter thing, but Twitter, there is not an ad space, so it literally is based off what people like. That's why people enjoy Twitter. Twitter, there are Twitter ads, but they're harder to do. People don't spend money on it because it's easier to go viral.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's
And
less
TikTok,
effective. Yeah.
and TikTok is the most viral place on the planet
Yeah.
because there is no control.
Yeah.
You can say anything, you can do anything. When they were censoring Black Lives Matter, it was because that was an easy hashtag to follow. If a white person puts a racist video out, they're not going to put "I hate niggers" on there as their hashtag.
Yeah.
So once you understand that, there's nothing in TikTok where it's like, bro, we can't. If you want the freedom, we can't monitor that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Got it.
So, and that's not in their best interest because if TikTok is basing their platform off of anybody can go viral, anybody can get famous, anybody can do this, them taking away hashtag, whether it be racist, whether it be this, wouldn't make sense for their business model.
I see, because it would then limit the reach of the content
Of
that they're then
every
using
piece
to
of
get
yeah.
people on the platform. I
So
feel you.
that's having these conversations and being in these rooms. It's like, okay, it sucks, one, but we live in a world where you go viral. This is that. So what do you say?
Yeah.
Me, like I said, there's it comes to what you believe in, what you stand for in terms of doing certain things. But if there are racist people out there, what the hell am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to don't ever speak? That's your business. What am I gonna do? It's your business. You know how I stand. Listen, you doing something on a public platform, it's none of my fucking business. I don't have to deal with your content. It's only different with TikTok because you can scroll and happen upon it. But yeah, I don't have to deal with you. And
I feel you.
if there's, I don't know, if there's a block feature on TikTok, I'll block you and I'll move on.
I feel you.
I don't, that's my
Gotcha.
soliloquy on the industry and ads and how people aren't knowledgeable about how marketing now works in the real world.
I feel you. Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, no, I definitely appreciate that those 2 cents, because the marketing space is changing, and
Been changed now.
Yeah.
At this point, yeah. It's like these big companies, if you deal with them, you talk to them every day, you know exactly where the money's going, you know what's actually going on. Bro, Instagram wants to compete with TikTok. That's why Reels are so popular now.
Mm-hmm.
You put a picture in the video, bro, that's all controlled by them. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's the Stone Age. So,
Got you. And then I guess that's a nice segue. The fact that Elon Musk has bought Twitter for $44 billion. Does anybody care? Does anybody think
I
Twitter's
don't-
gonna change?
I don't know what that means.
Truthfully, I don't know
It's a
how
wait and see
it's gonna
situation.
really affect
I know
everyone.
it's
like,
a private
will he-
private business now. So like,
will
Yeah.
he, like incorporate crypto with it or like
Probably.
bots. I know he's big on
Twitter's
that,
definitely going to be in the Tesla now.
But like, oh
On-
yeah,
on the Tesla.
That would be tough.
It's going to be there for sure.
I really
yeah,
don't know.
that's smart.
Yo, buying Twitter for 44 billion cash is crazy.
It's funny because there's a tweet of him
Yeah.
like
Saying how much it
years-
would cost. It was like in 2017.
Yeah,
There was a tweet of him saying how much does Twitter cost.
and like the
Someone
person-
said that he should buy Twitter, and he was like, "How much does it cost?"
Yeah.
That was 5 years
It's
ago.
the funniest. Yeah,
That's some gangsta ass shit, bro.
but I mean,
You know how wealthy that man is, bro.
yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
think it was
know how much. I don't know
he could
what this means.
Essentially, I
So I
heard
did it.
I heard it was like he can end world hunger like 8 times over.
Yeah, he's the richest man on the planet.
Yeah,
And then they said that. Well, I mean, you know, the internet's gonna say whatever.
Of course.
They pocket watching.
big pocket watch and the internet.
Oh no, niggas with that much money, I'm watching too. Fuck you guys. fuck you doing today. What's your Instagram look like? Yeah, I'm watching. No, I was the World Hunger thing. They said that he offered a.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
they
offered
said-
it to the UN.
And he said, "Hey, give me a plan on how we're gonna do this, and then I will provide the funds." And then they will.
He's like, and
they-
you just have to make it open for the public to see where the money gets spent.
And then they just never responded.
They never. Which
Duh,
is like,
because they were trying to do the Black Lives Matter what they did
With
and
the
fucking
lieutenant
everybody else
governor.
and Sleepy Joe.
Yo, they haven't found her. All right, man.
Nah, he's somewhere in the Catskills or some shit, bro. Wow.
Man, the government don't want to see us fucking flourish, bro. They want to
course
keep
not.
they want to keep us down. That's why they ignored that shit.
That's a fun.
But, I mean, yeah, I don't. This is out of my range of financial understanding.
Yeah, same.
I don't know what
you mean?
him
Like,
buying
what it
Twitter.
actu-
What does it actually do for my Twitter?
I think it's something we'll see over time.
I mean,
How he changes things, how he
Yeah.
changes adding new features, settings, stuff like that.
I would bet my money that
It'll have like a new interface and stuff probably.
I do not think Elon Musk is checking Twitter's interface. I think Elon Musk is
Nah, I think he would. He says, quote unquote, Twitter has so much potential and he wants to unlock it. So I don't know what that
believe-
means, but when you got 44 billion cash to buy this app,
I don't believe anything the white man says. So
I believe Elon Musk.
I don't know. But
Not the white man, but Elon Musk.
I don't.
He be keeping it. He be keeping it.
He does keep it a
Thorough
beam, but
for the most
also
part.
I don't. Like I said, if he changes how Twitter looks, I don't care. Like, what is that? I don't care. What does it
Word.
mean? Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
shit,
but
bring back the little,
what if he changes the content? Like, what if he censors? Because right now it seems that Twitter's it's the fastest way that information travels. I feel like at this point,
Yes,
I
for
try
sure.
to avoid the news because it's mad depressing and shit, and I like being happy and shit. So like, I find out a bulk of my news from Twitter, and
Yes.
now it's a privately owned company, so now he has the power to fucking limit what information reaches the people and how quickly it reaches the people. Like that's
I mean, I think the
crazy.
government does that anyway. Like, I don't like. For me, like, it doesn't like
The government does it for like my bad for news, but on Twitter, the fact that it's a was a publicly traded company, they had much less impact on because they could falsify a story on Fox News, fuck Fox News and fuck Fox, but like
Which is what I was about to say. Even though you get a lot of news from Twitter, it can also be misinformation as well. Just
Yeah,
much.
there's a lot of fake news on Twitter all the time.
gotcha.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think that it's the rich being the rich. I don't know what that involves with that. I don't know what that does to us. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
We'll see how it
wish I
pans out.
wish I knew more. I really do. Like, I want to
feel
know.
you.
I want to have more information. I really don't. I have no idea if he's uncensoring information, if he's entering information. To me, it is what it is. In terms of information, y'all know how I feel. It is what it is. If you're a racist, hey, what I'm gonna do about it? I'm not gonna change you. Less people seeing racist shit. I don't think that takes the racist away. So
Really?
no.
Wow. But
I think that the most racist
Yeah.
lie in the place with the least attention. Montana, Wyoming, like these
Okay.
are these places don't get attention. People don't go there, and that's where the most racists are birthed. And they're the people that use the least technology.
I was gonna say they probably don't even be on social media
Yeah,
like that.
but more racists are birthed every single day. So yeah, I don't think the internet, not necessarily the internet. I don't think that is the birthplace of racism. So
I feel you. And that I saw a post that in the last month the highest downloaded social media platform was Donald Trump's Truth platform.
Yeah,
For sure.
It was higher than Instagram, TikTok, Twitter.
it makes complete sense.
Yeah, it does.
It makes complete sense
I feel you.
because
These
That's
apps
the-
are already downloaded.
Exactly.
that's the majority.
Yep.
The majority is going to stick with the majority.
Okay.
Yeah, the majority is going to stick with the majority. I think that why do we think that Joe Rogan's podcast is the biggest podcast to ever be created?
Yeah.
Because that's the majority. That's them. Like what is like what I don't. That's just the way the world is right
Yeah.
now. Like that doesn't. You know what I mean? Like the Fox News podcast, I'm sure is in the top 3 of like that's just what it is.
I see. I got you. And I guess at least to me, the only benefit of censoring the racist shit is that it keeps things, at least to me, more peaceful. Like if every day I was logged into Twitter and I saw racist ass shit, I would wake up supercharged hating white people more than I do today.
Agree.
And it's like it will only fuel. This country is at a divide for sure, and
Agreed.
the more you're exposed to the racism that's there, the more hatred you have, and the more you're ready for a rebellion or for a clash or for violence. So like the fact that these social media platforms are forced to filter it, it kind of keeps the delusion or the illusion of peace. But like if all barhards are let loose and like the racist shit can just flow on social media, like niggas would set this country on fire,
Well,
bro.
I think it's how you see it. Like me, I don't have a violent thought process to anybody that's racist because
Okay.
you know what I mean? I generally don't care.
So I'm gonna play the video for you real quick of these white women saying nigger. That doesn't enrage you, like
Cool, but what am I going to punch him in the face?
no, but it doesn't make you feel just
Yes, I'm sure.
No,
I'm
but
sure it'll
the-
give me all
I
the feels,
mean-
angry, all that. But what am I supposed to like?
Exact-
Am I going to
low-key-
go there and punch white women in the face? Like,
no, you won't punch a white woman. You'd go beat up the dad who raised him to be that way.
No,
I'm not gonna do
because
that.
I mean
you never hit a woman, but like
I'm not gonna.
low key.
I'm not gonna do that.
Low key, you lose.
Yeah,
You
like,
lose. They're losing, and you're losing even more because essentially, I mean, the way I see it now, older, you giving your energy and time towards that,
yeah.
you're losing. You're letting them win, essentially. You're diverting your own time and
Yeah.
energy of actually looking at the phone, downloading the app,
Yeah.
trying to like fight to them, talk to them, whatever, this and that, third, and you're losing your energy and displacing all this energy towards this racist shit. Yes, I mean, essentially, you know, you can go about it, but
Yeah.
what are you gonna gain from it? What originally? What are you gonna gain from telling someone to fuck off from
Yeah.
being racist?
Yeah, in the like
feel
we have to live in
I
a
feel
realistic place. Like in
Okay.
the reality of the world, somebody comes to me and does something racist, I'm gonna deal with it how
Yeah.
it needs to be dealt with.
Yeah.
When somebody from some on the internet saying whatever they say, what the fuck that? Okay, bro, say what you want. That's none of my fucking business. Cool, you hate me, fine. I hate you too. What does that? It's not gonna make me angry at the world I wake up to every day. That's just not how I function.
Exactly.
Because you're just taking away from me. Like that's just what it is. Like I don't wake like if we sit here and go through every racist thing ever, we're just waking up angry every single morning.
Yeah.
I don't live an angry life.
Yeah.
In reality, I don't. And I've had enough conflict
Yeah.
from my own people, respectfully,
I feel you.
that I'm gonna go look on the internet for every white person that said something mean to me. No, that said mean to every black person on this planet. I'm cool. I don't. This shit don't. Of course, it bothers every black person, but okay, it makes me. I don't date white women. Like I don't. You know what I mean? Like I don't like. You don't. Cool. White women hate black. White women or white men hate black guys. Cool. I'm not finna kick it with you. If I got a white homie, hey bro, we gonna get that first question out the way. Hey, how you feel about do? Okay,
Yeah.
cool, fine, all right, whatever. But it don't. I don't wake up, see an ignorant person, and then get angry at the world. I don't. That's just
I
not.
feel you.
I'm not gonna. I don't let ignorant people dictate how I live my day-to-day life. I don't let people. You can't let people have that much power over you.
I feel you.
Yeah, I don't let a random white person who hates black people make me angry at all. No, you're not gonna control me that way
And in a way,
and make me react.
if it's basically just also throwing kerosene into the fire, bro. Because now
Yeah.
they won you over. Now you're essentially being I mean, it's funny to say, but I don't think you could be racist towards white people. But
Yeah, no, you can't. You can't.
But essentially, it fuels your hatred
Yeah.
towards them now, and it's just it's a non-ending cycle.
And you
I
do
feel
exactly what they
So
want.
what you gotta honestly do, and it's fucked up to say, because honestly, I mean, if a white person says some racist shit towards me right in front of me, I'm
Yeah.
gonna slap the shit
Yeah,
out
it's
of you.
up.
Yeah.
But over the internet, bro, or keyboard warrior, like they're just gonna get banned and make another.
The internet is not a real place.
Yeah,
I feel you.
The
And-
internet is a fictional place. It's not real. None of that is a real place. No one would ever speak to me in that manner. No one ever come up to me and do something like
Yeah,
that. No, it's not real. So I'm gonna fight in your imagination? No. What the fuck?
I understand, and I guess the reason why it, I guess, I don't know, gets to me is what if there is a little black girl in the school and now she's just exposed to this hatred for no, like, what if there's a little black, because this wasn't just one person, it was a high school in Texas full of white people
For
saying the
sure.
word nigger.
And
Like,
the,
that's
and,
like,
and the school has to deal with that. There's nothing the internet can do.
Yeah, I don't think it's
The-
crazy at this point.
The,
Honestly.
yeah,
Okay.
the school, the physical school, the school in reality, right, has to do something. There's nothing the internet or anybody else could do.
yeah.
It's the school. It's
And maybe that community's just conditioned.
and maybe that community's just racist. So you know
yeah,
what
like
you
so
do
it's conditioned. So it doesn't.
as a black person, get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not that simple. But I
I mean,
I feel you. I feel
it's
you.
not about making it simple. It's about making the change.
What's
right?
not that simple exactly?
Yeah, change isn't
moving
simple.
your entire life if you don't have the funds like that. That's
Cool.
like seeing a person
See,
homeless in
and-
California. Like,
and-
oh, man,
no,
why you
no,
homeless
no, no,
for?
no, no.
Like,
That's the issue
Yeah.
that we have as a community.
Okay.
The minute something seems difficult and or hard, that tends to be our you can't. It's not easy. Okay, if my child, if I have no dollars to my name,
Yeah.
if my child is experiencing abuse, racism, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna figure it the fuck out with the last dollar I have in my pocket.
Correct.
And that is the difference in terms of us. It's not just It's
And
just
there's
not-
definitely different parts
Yeah.
of Texas that
Yeah.
aren't
it-
like a
it-
community of
it-
racists.
It does not matter if my daughter is being abused or talked to or handled a certain way by people that I do not agree with. You know what? As a parent, I'm supposed to do? Figure it the fuck out. It's not just the shit ain't easy. So what? Life ain't easy. Figure it out. This is my child. I do whatever I have to do to protect my child.
Correct.
Simple. I'm not that.
And you chose to have a child in that
you chose to have a
environment.
child to in that environment. So change this child's environment.
you don't
I'm
always
not-
choose to have a child. But I get you.
What?
It's some. I'm just saying that it's. Although your plan may be to get your child out, you may not be able to move right now
So,
and sell
bro,
your house and like.
Like I said,
That's
we're-
nothing to do with anything.
that-
No, it is.
we're-
It is because
we're talking.
getting your child. hold on.
You're talking about
Getting your
convenience.
child out of that school or school district is, if you live in that area and you don't have money for a private school, your only option is to send the kid to school or homeschool them.
Why'd
So-
you choose to have a child if that environment, if you're aware that's what the environment had in its community?
Yeah.
This isn't, you're not just finding out.
Yeah.
There's no way you are just finding out this community that you are involved in is racist by your child going to school and them chanting that shit in the school. Like, that's not how you finding out this
Yes.
community is racist. Like, you know well beforehand. This is why
Correct.
me or John is saying, if you're choosing to have a child in this environment and you're choosing to raise said child in the environment, you are prepared for what's to come with it, knowing that these people are racist and that is how they live their lives and carry themselves.
Let me tell you something. If my child
Yes.
is I don't care what the situation is.
Yes.
If someone is chanting racist shit at my child, that my child is not going back to that school.
And I personally feel like if it's a racist, you should like get yourself out first.
Whatever I have to do, whether I have $6 in my,
Yes.
we are going to figure it the
Find a
fuck
way.
out. And guess what? Yes, like that is, and I think sometimes as humans,
Mm-hmm.
we have forgotten the idea of figuring it the fuck out. If this shit ain't easy, fuck, it's hard right now. All right.
That's comfortability and
I mean,
complacency.
that's the world we live in right now. Shit ain't comfortable for us, so hey, you know what? We got no choice. Shit, it is what it is. We just live in hey, fuck it, we stuck. No. Yes, this sucks. You may have to struggle for another 6 months. You may have to not eat the best shit for the next 6 months. You may not be able to buy things for the next 6 months. But guess what? Whatever I have left is to make sure my kid is good. That's it. And that's just the mentality that I come from, and that's all right. But I'm saying, like, there is always a choice.
Gotcha.
But there is always a choice before my kid going through ridicule.
Feel you.
Always. And there is never a time where I'm letting my kid suffer because shit is going to be hard for 6 months. Never. Nah. this is happening, yes, I'm gonna go to school. I'm gonna make a fucking scene. I'm gonna wear this kid's parents, all that good stuff. But then, in reality, if that is the nature of where this place is, nothing's gonna change. So cool, we're not here no more. We out of here. And I'll go to the news. We'll do all that good shit. But right now, my priority is protecting you.
Feel you.
Yeah. So it's
Gotcha.
not just deal with it and I don't believe in that. No.
All right. Yeah. No, that's a good take. Where do we want to go next with this?
Y'all said something about Harvard giving $1 million to former slaves.
The former slaves. It's crazy. It's crazy that was brought up. I don't
Yeah.
know if y'all watched Atlanta.
This season
saw that.
sucks, but yes.
It's pretty slow, but there's an
Ass.
episode.
It's ass.
It's a spoiler, low key, but there's an episode
Yeah.
in season 3 that essentially they're tracking down certain slave families
Yeah. All right, I peeped that one.
that they're being reprimanded,
Oh, I saw
and
this.
it's just insane because for the fact that because they throw out those type of episodes that are like really left field and like it just gives you a little sense of like what if it happened. So for Harvard to give $1 million, it's
Is it $1 or $100 million?
They just for backstory, Harvard University, they have pledged $100 million.
$100 million.
$100 million, and they say the first one is to address the institution itself, their unjust past. So they are admitting that whether it be biased practices, whether it be not letting minorities into their school, they don't dive into the exact reasons, but they said that we're going to pledge $100 million to make up for the fact that we were some racist bitches in the past.
What's
Yo, I
the
love
foundation?
when these niggas lie to us. Yo, what does that even mean?
I'm
And
gonna pull the
how
article
much
real
money is
quick.
actually going to be paid back?
How-
Rightfully,
how-
because $100 million.
What's the foundation?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
I got you. And also they did in that statement say that part of it is to address and combat slavery. So
Okay.
Wait, slavery it's still happening around there?
the effects of slavery.
Yo, all right, Harvard. Yo, you know what? Like, I always get like a giggle out of when they think how stupid we really are.
It's because some people are that stupid. Not us, but some people are.
What is Harvard's black acceptance rate?
But that's we can pull it up, but it says they aim to address their ties to slavery. So
yes,
while
that
even
means
more,
Harvard is a racist place. I'm
Yes.
sure. But what is Harvard's 2021? No, it's 2022. 2022. How many black kids have they accepted this year?
I will tell
What
you in a
is the
second.
percentage of black kids that are going to Harvard next year? From the class of 2022. How many
Yeah.
kids are going to Harvard next year? That's what I want to know. You're probably not going to find that number right now because they're not stupid enough to release it.
Yeah, but there has to be some article on it.
But let's do the year before because
Yeah.
they can't make up a huge number because people go to Harvard.
Shit like this is just like such just pandering.
This money might not even move out the account.
Bro,
no.
We're gonna say
I need to know what foundation is going to. Like, what is it? You donating $100 million to what?
It says the money will be used to approach the issues faced by students
oh my god.
from marginalized communities
What does that mean?
and will work to directly improve their educational opportunities.
What does
Bro.
that mean?
All that sound.
Harvard is,
That don't mean anything. That literally means nothing.
hold on. It says directly improve their educational opportunities. What does
You mean
that
be a
mean?
fucking school?
Word.
Harvard is
like-
one of the most expensive schools in the United States. What are you talking
Harvard
about?
is the most prestigious fucking school.
Cool. in the
What-
United
what do you-
States.
What do you? I don't understand. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're saying a whole bunch of nothing.
And it's 6% black students currently.
Holy shit.
6% black students currently at Harvard.
That's really fucking low.
5.98 to be exact.
How many students go to Harvard?
That's really fucking low.
I'm pretty good at math these days. So how many students attend Harvard University?
There are currently 23,000.
23,000. 6% of 23,000
I'll tell you.
is low key about. You're roughly around 3 to 4. If I'm doing the math correctly in my head,
I'll tell you real quick.
3 to 4 max. Like what?
It's 6% of 22,000 is 1,300.
13. Holy shit.
1,380 to be exact.
So it's 1,000. All right, man.
Which is
All right, man.
nothing.
Nah,
bro.
I,
You know
that's
what
cool.
could have been done? Like, you know what really could have been done? Like, this just could have just been not like a thing.
no,
Or published.
announced or published. Or
No, this just like
Yeah.
just don't just leave it. Just leave it. Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't understand. This is like pandering. This is what you're trying to like make yourself look like you're representing something and
Oh no!
look.
Look at this last paragraph. The 100 million will also be used to partner with HBCUs and for recommendations included in the report. What report? What does that mean?
Yo, I don't know what any of
What
this
like
means.
somebody please? The $100 million will be used to partner with HBCUs and for recommendations. What are you partnering with HBCUs to do? And they just put a bunch of cool quotes in here. We cannot dismantle what we do not understand. Yo, bro.
It sounds like a Maya Angelou poem.
Yo, niggas putting Vivica Fox poems in here and thinking I'm dumb. Nah, Harvard, we're not stupid. We're not dumb. I'm not dumb. Additionally, museum collections at the school are said to include remains of thousands. Oh my God, they're talking about this is going to the bones of dead black people. Holy shit!
Wow. They really should have just.
Just shut the
Shut the
fuck
fuck
up.
up.
Just shut up. Do a polo ad. Like what was that school that did that dumb shit? Which school did the polo ad?
That was,
Howard and them.
Howard. Yeah,
Just
that
do
was-
that.
Nigga said get Vince Staples and put
Yo,
one
get
on
Vince Staples to say it's cool. This is way worse. And they have the gall to say a big ass number like 100 million.
But you don't think schools should try to?
What?
This is trying?
Try to what?
Just lying. This is a complete lie.
They are
Reading the-
trying to
Acknowledge slavery?
the fact that our institution is rooted in slavery and racism.
Okay, but-
and at this point,
This country's instituted racism, and we've
Oh,
known that.
100%,
yes,
yeah.
but
No,
shouldn't
Bill.
these
Let's
companies
let Walter
that
finish his point.
shouldn't these companies that have made billions and millions off the institutional racism at least try to
So my question.
amend
so
the
here-
people that
here's
they
my
disenfranchised?
here's my only question to you.
Yeah.
What is Harvard doing?
That's yes. This article.
That's yes.
Clearly, they talked in circles in this article.
No, I genuinely want to know what they're doing for black people.
They say this money is supposed to put black people in museums.
Is that not like worse?
It's
like,
just. It's like,
that's
Yo, it takes $100 million to put like a picture of Rosa Parks in the museum.
son.
Yo, if that's how much it costs, bro, all right.
But I'm saying you have to be a sick individual because you're already making money off black people. But for you to now make a campaign to then only take the money and use it for yourself,
Good brother, I will tell you this right now.
That's-
Big business is a sick place.
no, I feel you.
Simple. Big business is not for the games. They don't give a fuck about who they offend. It is about the business. Harvard is a business. All private, especially private colleges, are a fucking business. Harvard telling me they're going to put money towards museums about black people at a school where there is 1,300 black kids. Fam, check this out.
I feel you.
What about every student of color gets a $10,000 startup grant? What about that?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
What about that?
That's
What
And that
if
would only-
every black student that goes to my school gets free room and board?
word.
How about that?
I feel
That would
Every
be-
black kid
yeah.
that goes to my like,
you can't do that because it makes sense.
You're right. I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking with sense. But niggas telling me, yeah, we about to pledge $100 million to black people. Okay, what you about to do?
Fair.
Oh shit, yeah, we about to like make museums and shit and like put Rosa Parks' body in there. And Harriet Tubman. I know the 20 ain't come out yet, but we got the exclusives, so we gonna put it on the wall and shit. Yo, all right, man.
I feel well that I mean, again, we need like a team of like Al Sharpton. We need Gail on there.
No, fuck
Who?
Gail.
We need Gail Al Sharpton.
Yo,
hold on. To
Right.
actually follow up with these large corporations to see where this money goes.
Gail hates black people, so
No,
that's
I
nice.
know. I
That-
was
no, but
being-
Al Sharpton, who we need? Jesse Jackson and
Jesse
shit.
Jackson.
All the niggas that be lying for black people, I'm with that.
We
Dr.
need Kyrie
Umar.
on there.
We
Dr.
need- yo,
Umar.
Dr. Umar.
Dr. Umar, for
Dr.
sure.
Umar, we need that nigga for real. Because even if we wrong,
He
he's
should
on
be
our side.
running the
Yeah.
path.
The
Like,
NAACP.
he should be the leader of the pack.
Who else lies for black people? Shit. Nah, we need to get a blind Jussie Smollett.
Oh my god.
We need Jussie. We need Jussie, Al Sharpton, Jesse
We
Jackson.
need Kyrie for
Dr.
sure.
Umar.
Yeah, we need Kyrie.
I'll take-
Kyrie
yeah,
only
Kyrie.
with the afro.
Because he never gave nobody $1 for their job and talk about our job. So we need Kyrie, Dr. Umar.
Can he get into the school like rounds? Like can he?
Oh.
I don't know.
I
We
don't
gotta figure
know.
it out if he can.
He's gonna be outside.
Nah, bro.
He
You
gonna
know
be standing
what?
outside with the.
That's the board of directors to getting black people what they need. Kyrie,
Dr. Umar.
Dr. Umar, Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton.
That's a sick team, bro.
and Mike Tyson.
Just
Because he
because.
punched that.
Mike?
Because he
Yeah.
punched that white guy.
Oh my God.
All of them niggas need to be out.
I
order.
put my trust in that team.
Yeah,
That's
personally.
fair.
we gonna get at least 10 million out of that
Yeah.
100.
Yeah. At least.
I tell you that right now.
Minimum.
Minimum. We gonna get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh man.
Where do we go from here? Actually,
I don't know, but I'm
I want to talk about the Joe
It's
Rogan
fun.
subscriber. Actually, yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Because it'll be brief. Because it ties into the podcast demographic conversation. Joe Rogan says he got a subscriber bump from all the controversy of him saying nigger.
Yes.
Yes. like that's it. Just yes.
Surprise.
Just so we don't
Yes.
breeze past that, he came out and made a statement in an interview saying that he's seen an increase in viewership
So he's gonna do it more.
ever since the scandal of there were videos of him saying racial slurs against black people.
They aren't
And
videos. Those
he-
are him on a podcast. His platform saying
So-
nigger.
so he's gonna- so he's gonna say it
We
more.
have to make that.
Oh.
We have to make that a prevalent point because
Well, he said it on the podcast.
Yes.
Yes. There's numerous videos of him.
it's
saying
not him
on
saying
the
it
On
by
the
accident.
podcast?
It's not a
podcast. Yeah,
secret.
on audio. Yeah.
Yes.
I thought like somebody like recorded
No.
him when he was
No,
with his boys
no.
drinking
Joe
Bud
Rogan
Light.
was
He
on
was
his-
on the podcast and said it like out of his mouth.
That's why this is important in a conversation.
What the fuck?
We are a popular podcast, so this is a good conversation. This is important. That's why the media space. We can't have shit. That's why I want to say. That's
Okay.
my point.
Like what I
We
get from
can't-
this is he's gonna do it again.
no 100%.
I don't think he can afford to do it again.
He's probably gonna have a rollout.
I think he can.
No, he can. No, let me rephrase myself. He can afford to do anything. Joe Rogan is a super millionaire, but I think if he wants to continue podcasting, he can't do that again because it'll. There's too many big companies that are invested in the black audience now. That
I
Not-
see.
Yeah.
The optics.
I mean,
No, I mean
Spotify apologized to their employees
listen
for him.
because he didn't apologize. He's a racist bitch.
Yes, but big companies, their main objective, every big company's main objective is money. That is it. There's nothing beyond that. You want to get as much money as possible. If you can get the minority and the majority together, you get the most money. Him taking away that audience would not be smart for any big company. But they also knew that he was going to be able to get away with this.
I see.
He was going to be like, yo, bro, he said it by accident, you didn't mean it that way. There'll be a few black people that still go on the show, that still, you know what I'm saying? And then you had all the black people that are saying, oh, he didn't mean it that way. I know him. He's not racist. You know what I'm saying? All that shit is part of the plan. So,
Do you think, real quick, do you
Okay.
think there's a version of reality where like things like this don't get blown over? Like this happened maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and by now, even
Maybe
all
we-
the activists have forgot about this.
Maybe
Like,
maybe in a perfect world.
Twitter forget about. Like, do you think that there's a version of reality where people actually like stand on it and
I never think there's a version of reality where the powerful people aren't powerful. Joe Rogan is a powerful person in
Yeah.
the media space.
Yeah.
That's what he is. And there's nothing that we can do about that right now. Joe Rogan is a powerful figure in podcasting. Joe Rogan is the LeBron James of podcast. He's got 1,000+ episodes. He has a $350 million deal with Spotify.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what it is. Blown over, like you said, after 2 weeks, people got the fuck over it.
yeah, people don't care no more.
People took their music off Spotify and put it back on. At the end of the day, I mean, yeah,
They
like,
did.
like the powerful people are going to be powerful.
Yeah.
For someone myself who will always stand on what I stand on, I don't ever need to be 200 million. Not that I don't ever need to be, but your goal is to be up a few $1 million. But I will always stand on what I stand on. I will always say fuck Joe Rogan. I don't care what that does to me, what that does to the people like him. It is what it is. I will stand on fuck Joe Rogan. I think Joe Rogan's a piece of shit. It is what it is. That's how I feel. That's never gonna change. He can say what he wants. He didn't mean it that way. You like black people. You didn't know better. Cool. That sounds good. What the fuck ever. I'm cool. Fuck Joe Rogan.
Got you.
And Spotify is going to continue to back him because Spotify's a big company. That's who they are.
Feel you.
Big companies are going to back people like that. And they will. You just have to have faith that there will be a company that does not tolerate that. That is one of the big dogs that will. You know what I mean? That's it. That's something we just have to bank on at some point. But
Boom.
accepting that shit is what it is.
Got you. Okay. I guess from here, the only left of news would be the Trey Songz lawsuit. I don't know if you want to hop into that. Or...
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's a mess.
it is a mess.
That was a mess.
Backstory, please, because
That boy.
I didn't know about this till today.
So Trey Songz has had multiple allegations against him recently. Are we playing this video?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So
Because Will didn't see the video.
we're not gonna
I'm
post.
not gonna
Oh, we're not
put
playing
Yeah,
that.
we're not gonna post it
Nah.
because this is kind of graphic. But it's a video of Trey Songz going behind a woman and taking her breast out of her bikini. Yeah, on a pub on a boat.
As she's not paying attention.
She's not paying attention. She didn't say do it. She covered it immediately, and now she's suing him for $5 million.
She's suing him?
Yes.
Bro, why are you
As she should.
surprised? She's white,
As she should.
and she got like it's everything is just wrong. Obviously, everything is wrong.
Let's center this a little bit because we gotta be a little bit more responsible.
I feel like that's low. She probably would have gone with 10.
Trey Songz this is like his 25th sexual assault allegation.
which is
Um,
he's just racking them numbers up.
And if you ever been out and run into Trey Songz and have women that have known Trey Songz, this is like he's known for being a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've never seen anything to this nature. I'm not gonna pretend I have, but I've seen Trey Songz be a piece of shit to a female. Not in this manner. Never do anything like that. I'm not gonna put anything on somebody I haven't seen. But I know Trey Songz. I've seen him be a piece of shit. But you know, you think it's just celebrity. Then you hear all the stories. Like, all right, hey, if Trey Songz is out here doing women foul, lock him up. That's all I got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's pretty simple. If he's doing women the way that all these suits are describing, lock him up. You know, all the industry people have their own knowledge of Trey Songz personally. I do not.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's doing everything that's been alleged, lock his ass up. If he's doing it, fuck him. Simple. There's not much to talk about.
It's foul, bro. Like it's just you shouldn't be doing it.
That video did not help him.
Yeah, I don't know how you like are comfortable doing that. Like that's
Word.
crazy.
What?
Just taking some,
Just
well,
straight
taking a woman's
deflower.
breast
Oh, yeah,
out.
no,
like,
that's sick.
Without her knowing, without her saying, like, on this.
that's crazy.
At all.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts.
Yeah, I don't know what scenario that could have led to that isn't creepy. Like, I
Yeah,
don't
like,
know,
like he just did it. Like,
even if y'all playing a
and
game
him,
or something.
And him screaming titties everywhere. And she's like, what are you talking about? Like, chill out.
Yeah.
And there's only one titty out that was hers. Like it wasn't like a
Yeah, it
topless
wasn't-
party.
yeah, I don't-
and
yeah.
titties were out. It was just one titty, one lonely titty. So yeah, nah. I mean, that's we got to be mindful. Like that's just crazy.
You can't just do things because you're famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, or just because you get a lot of women doesn't mean that
Hell
the next woman you do this to
Yeah.
wants you to do it. Just
And-
because you
What's that?
can get
If
women.
enough women say some shit, man, it's and they ain't your favorite boss.
Mm-hmm.
And
So,
I mean, this is maybe a sensitive topic, but I feel like this is a safe space and with open-minded. But my question was, if these allegations do come out against a person, and they're predominantly about a man, and
Unless you're
But
unless you're Johnny Depp.
yeah, unless you're Johnny Depp, then we side with you, Johnny. But if all the allegations are then disproved, do you feel like there is still a stain on the person and the brand? So,
100%.
like someone like Deshaun Watson. He was the quarterback for the Texans, and he like 30 women came out. Like it was a good amount that said that he crossed the line, made them uncomfortable. But then all of those accounts were disproven or were dismissed, and in the court's eyes, he was a free man and did not do anything wrong. But do you think that still affects you
course it
once you
does.
go out in the world?
Yeah.
I mean, listen.
it
It
still,
affects-
it still
it affects
taints your name. Yeah.
Yeah, it affects your brand.
But even
100%. even if they're dismissed, it
Yeah.
still taints your
Yeah.
name. Your livelihood, you will always still be
Always.
remembered
Yeah.
as
Really?
that.
That will
Like,
always
oh, you
even
mean,
if
you
it
mean,
comes out that the woman is lying, it's still
I mean, listen.
Now-
we're in the middle of something that might change the trajectory of
Yes.
that.
okay.
But I'm still of the belief if enough people say the same
Yeah,
thing,
1000%.
there's truth somewhere there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In terms of the Deshaun Watson case, I wish I knew more. I don't know enough. I know that most of the lawsuits have been dropped because this nigga just signed one of the biggest deal in like NFL history.
Yeah.
But
it's also on I guess I don't know if the right word would be like preference. If it comes out like the person had like straight up lied, like if say a situation occurred not related to any of the topics we've talked about so far,
Right.
that someone like has lied about something, even though you've had to go through the whole process of being in court and stuff like that, there still will be like a community of people who will view you a certain way because of it. But then there'll also be another side of the community which would not view you that way because of, the truth of if the other person had lied in that situation. So like
Yeah.
on like preference really, and it's like on I guess subjective would be the term, I guess. Like
Yeah, I think also the way I try to see things, like I said, this may not be right or correct, and I'm not saying this is sustainable forethought.
Yeah.
For a black man to get off of all those charges is like, to me in my head, a 4% chance. Like it's 3 to 4%.
Okay, maybe even less than that.
Yeah.
'cause
So like if that's
he went
the
through 2 grand juries,
Yeah,
and
if-
both
if
declined to indict him.
if all those things are disproven, the courts aren't trying to protect us.
yeah, like
Like
they're not
the
in,
courts
in-
are not looking to protect us.
they're not in a black man's favor.
Yeah, they're not in a black man's favor. So if a black man gets disproven of all these charges twice, it's you know what I mean? Because it's trust the courts when it's not in our favor. But now if it's in our favor, it's like, okay, what happened? You know what I'm saying? So that is
Oh yeah, and just to clarify, just so we're correct on the podcast, grand juries in 2 Texas counties have declined to indict
it's
Watson,
Texas?
but he still faces
Oh, yeah.
22 active civil lawsuits.
so never mind.
Yeah.
We don't know shit then.
Be Euro stepping out of
Yep.
that.
Yeah, no,
That
but I'm,
means that's a dub.
yeah, no, so that's there, but the whole Trey Songz thing, Tim Westwood, who is a hip hop interviewer, he's now facing 7 allegations. So just like, bro, men, stop making women feel uncomfortable. Stop doing
Simple.
shit that's sus. Get consent. Communicate. There at this point,
Just don't be
after
afraid,
all
bro.
of these cases that come out, you should
You
not.
know better.
Yeah, bro.
no
You,
better,
you
just don't be a
stop
fucking
doing
creep,
shit.
bro.
And if you're unsure, communicate. The first time it may kind of kill that sexual vibe, but cool. Like if that happens the first time and you know for sure it's worth it than making a woman uncomfortable, yo, cut that shit out, B.
Yeah, fucking stop it.
Yeah, bro, cut that shit out.
So that's the
I
moral of
don't
this.
know, but
All right, let's get to it, man.
Yeah.
We can throw that the bold in like pop culture.
Okay.
Shout outs. Only shout out I have, I didn't put on the list, but the WNBA started on Wednesday.
Yeah.
No, Tuesday. So shout out to WNBA season. Brittany Griner is still not free.
Damn.
I don't want people to forget that they have freed a white journalist from that Russian prison, and Brittany Griner is still not free. It has been almost 3-4 months. We got to do America, do something, please. But the WNBA season has started. Shout out to WNBA. It needs more attention. It is very marketable. Let's please pour money to WNBA so it can be a league that pays our women what they're supposed to be paid, so they do not have to go overseas to get checks and go through what Brittany Griner is going through.
Yeah.
That's my shout out.
I feel you. And I want to shout out it's Tyler, Kaliuchis, Vince Staples, and Touchdown Tezos, but Tyler has made nearly $33 million from his Call You If You're Gone tour, Call Me If I'm Out tour,
Call me if you get lost.
Call Me If You Get Lost tour. So
I love everybody you mentioned, so shout out to all of them.
yeah,
I love everyone you just
a
mentioned.
black man who's open with his
openly gay, yeah.
open with
Openly
his
gay.
sexuality,
Yep.
killing the rap game like that shit.
And doing him.
That's fire. Like
Straight up doing him and
and-
just flourishing.
Tyler having the best rap album of the year is so progressive. Vince Staples, to me, having the second best rap album or album of the year. I know these gentlemen don't like to be put in a box. The
Yeah.
second best album of the year to me so far. It's amazing. I love these guys. So yeah, big shout out, man. That's a good shout out. I enjoy their music. Kali Uchis, I love her music. So yeah, these are people I enjoy a lot. So
yeah,
shout out to them, man.
fire. And just to wrap it up, I want to shout out Derek's man's Mariah the Scientist. Mariah the Scientist.
Mariah the Scientist.
Right.
Mariah the
Yeah,
Scientist.
I've just recently got into her music because of a picture she posted. I have to be honest, but she's super talented. I was like, yo, this is fire. Like you are like kind of etching out your own genre.
Yeah, she's a vibe.
Yeah, she's fire.
She's Lisa
So-
Case is amazing.
Yeah. She's from the Bronx too, right? Stand up.
No, she's not.
She's from.
Oh,
She's not from the Bronx.
Derek Owen like people from the Bronx.
thought she
so
was
I,
like, yeah.
I assume
No.
everybody.
I assume everybody.
She's not from the Bronx.
I'm with you.
Nah, bro.
I'm with you.
Nah.
Okay.
She's from,
Shout out her, though. She's
From down
wild.
south, I believe. Atlanta. I'm not too sure.
We're not gonna look it up. It's fine.
Yeah,
We-
no.
yeah,
I'll look it up because I fuck with her.
Whatever.
But yeah, shout out to her though. I think she has a new project coming out soon too.
That's what I think so. We have a bunch of new projects coming out.
Yeah, she's from Atlanta.
Oh, she is. Wow, that's hard.
Atlanta is a talent hub of everything.
Oh, 100%.
Right now,
And
for
I
sure.
can't.
No, and ever.
No,
Ever.
100%. No,
Ever.
they topped the game now and
Ever.
back then. Like they're
Atlanta,
so
The
unified.
last 20 years, Atlanta has run fashion, hip hop. Well, not. I mean,
I wouldn't say
don't know about
no.
that.
Okay, this is what I'll preference. New York is the fashion hub in terms of the best dressed human beings, but Atlanta gets your fashion around that Georgia country very fast because everyone is going to support you if they like it. Thing is with New York,
What do you wear Versace?
Here, I mean, the thing is, what I realized is just
well, Matt, you hear what you just said? All they wear is Versace. Nigga, it's Versace.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying New York is.
yeah. But the
Way
thing
more
is, when New
Versace.
York is competition over there,
Right.
it's unified, bro.
Yeah, everyone's-
I had a conversation with a friend. I was like, why if motherfuckers here in New York weren't so goddamn in competition with each other and actually just
That's been the
band this
problem
again-
for years.
No, but that's the problem that just
Ever, forever.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
if you, bro, you see Gunna, the whole YSL, like everyone is just so unified and so like all Section 6 and all of them. If they were just all together and copy the same shit they're doing down south, I'm pretty sure New York can put out
Bro,
amazing projects.
New York has the most, even like, it's all tied to music too.
Yes.
New York has the most beef with each other. All these Atlanta niggas hang out with each other.
Exactly.
And they do music together.
Exactly.
And they hold each other down. All New York niggas do is we shoot our ops down. That's it.
It's like I mean, but it is what it is.
That's
But-
it. But yeah. Okay, let's get to pop culture. Unless we have more shout outs. You have anything else important to shout out?
I feel like I do, but I don't remember right now. So I'm
Can't
just.
think of anything.
If
Alright,
I remember it, I'll say.
Let's get to our lengthy conversation, I guess. Our lengthy conversations. Because not necessarily pop culture, because we'll start on something and then keep going. A new video of the baby came out. 2 new videos of the baby came out.
I honestly feel bad for his PR team. If it
I don't
even
think he has a
exists.
PR team.
Even if it
He
exists,
definitely does.
I honestly feel bad for his PR team, bro.
So the baby Walmart shooting video came out from years ago, but we're gonna
2018.
let's start from the first video. He's walking backstage after a show, and then he swung on his artist, and they got into a little scuffle. Everybody had to separate them. Closely after that,
Mind you, this artist, not to cut you off, mind you, this artist took a charge for him.
I don't
Yes.
know, I don't know any of
Yeah, I
that.
heard about that.
This artist
Yes.
took a charge for him
Yes.
like a year or two ago.
I
which
don't,
is-
I don't know anything about that. What,
That's the point of having artists on your roster. is to take
That's
charge.
not what. The
I don't
point of
know
it-
about
That's crazy.
putting an artist on your roster. Like your homeboy,
Yeah.
possibly.
No, it's also
Yeah.
that is not what you guys are supposed to do. That's why you hire security. Or
As
something.
a
That's
label,
what you're saying.
your goal is to protect your main. But keep going. He snuffed the guy.
Mm.
If you saw the video,
Well, he tried.
Yeah.
That's one of them niggas.
Yeah, that's
The
a
baby
big
beat up a lot of niggas, but
That
that was
ain't
one
one of them.
nigga
That
was
ain't
like,
one.
nah, boss.
yeah.
Nah,
We gonna get it
boss.
rocking.
Yeah.
But the baby waited for
He
security a
was,
little
so he was
bit.
twice his height and
Yeah.
weight.
No,
And wait,
and he
just-
ducked that shit. He said, "Oh, whoa, hold up, big
Yeah.
dog." Swung right back. Yeah, bro, we get it in. It's over.
But yeah,
But just tell me more about this. You said
Yeah.
he may or may not have took a charge because we don't. Everything's alleged.
No, he took a charge for him.
Okay,
Like a year ago.
Actually, we don't gotta get into it. I am starting to get tired of this shit. To be honest with y'all.
Okay. Agreed.
Like at this point, bro, like you gotta calm the fuck down,
Yes.
bro. Like at this point, I don't care what he said, what he like. The nigga, if you watch the video really closely, he walked by him to make sure he wasn't like looking at him, turned back and then swung on him. All right, you know what, boss? This is like the 10th incident. We like, all right, the baby's, it's you, bro.
I mean, I figured like 3 incidents ago you knew it was him, but
Like, it's you, man.
Yes. When I saw this, I had a question that I forgot and now I remembered because we have the greatest podcast on this earth. 2, 1. The baby is struggling with drug addiction. That's a positive.
Oh, do we know that? Hold
No,
the fuck
we
up.
don't know that, but when
That's an
Then why'd you say it was a
opinionated
positive?
word.
because
That nigga's actually like, he
hold
knew that.
on.
Word.
When Meek Mills went through his whole fries on the lap shit like that, nigga,
Oh my
he was struggling with a drug addiction.
I don't.
I gotta pee. Y'all keep going.
Okay, so I haven't confirmed that, but
so you're blaming.
The source
Wait,
yet
no.
again is
No,
Trust me,
stop.
bro.
Everyone relax. Calm down.
Yes.
Everyone hold on. So, we're blaming Meek Mill putting french fries on his lap
to being on
at the
Percocets?
pool because he was on perks.
Yes, bro. yes.
what?
What else could you? Why would you take pictures of fries in your lap? But
Bro.
that's a story for another day. But my question was, when I see all these stories, I realize that the baby's music is no longer good enough to stay relevant just off music.
When was the last baby song that even was like?
That's what I'm saying.
Under the Sun. I
So-
honestly, I still stick with my statement.
Okay.
After everything from Under the Sun,
Yeah.
was just downhill with the baby.
No, I agree. And his music is not good enough to hold a fan base consistency. So he has resorted to doing these
his music
publicity
is,
stunts.
His music isn't good enough to be acting like this.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if you was on Drake levels or Jay levels,
I understand
then
that.
I mean, it's still wrong. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. All of it is wrong.
Okay.
But if you're at least, I feel like if you're up there,
Yeah.
you have a little of a G pass. But it's
Yeah.
still all wrong. Don't get me wrong.
So if the two options are then becoming relevant like Rich Homie Quan,
Oh
or
my God.
do publicity stunts to stay relevant, and
Run this argument back for me just
Oh, yeah, no,
five seconds.
from watching these allegations from him when he grabbed the fan and tried to kiss her,
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
like, nah, nigga, you're high because I seen look in his eyes. I had that before I was high, so I related. 2, it's a publicity stunt. At this point, he realizes that his music is no longer good enough to keep and sustain a fan base because his brand has moved into an A-list celebrity, and he's fucking it up. So the options are, don't do this shit and go irrelevant and stop making all this money like a bunch of these artists do, or do all this dumb shit to stay relevant. What are you choosing? Because that's a tough decision. Once you look in your mirror and say, yo, no, as an artist, I'm not talented enough to make music that resonates with.
You think he's not talented enough,
No,
or
he's not.
he's just not making good music?
He's not talented enough. His sound is not talented enough. Like, as an artist, he is a great businessman, but he's just not that talented.
He's not a good. That's where I disagree. He's not a good businessman. As
Okay.
a businessman, you don't handle yourself this way.
Okay.
If you have
You're
a
right,
business,
you're
you do not do this.
Okay.
This is the worst business. These are the worst business decisions ever because the baby was a pop star before he started doing all this. Before Rolling Loud,
Yeah.
the baby was probably one of the most valuable human beings in hip hop.
Bro.
No, this is awful business.
The internet, long before that, was chopping his music down. Everyone said, bro, you sound the same. We're tired of this shit. He
But
tried to change it. People hated it even
But
more.
why does that have to? What does that have to do with his business?
Because his business is music.
No,
And it was
And
declining.
Once again, that is
You're talking about quality.
Correct. There are plenty of artists that put shit quality music out that
Yeah.
that can maintain their business. The baby was one of them artists
Yeah.
that he built a core fan base that will lie about his music. That whether it's good or not, they're gonna love you. Okay, the baby became a pop star at a certain point in time. At a certain point, yes, I don't give a fuck about your music anymore. I think it sucks. But he has built a huge cult fan base. When you built that cult fan base that spreads into white people,
Yeah.
the white people don't know about none of the good music. They don't care about the bars. They don't care about how you carry. They don't care about the production. It sounds good to them. Cool. That's what they keep doing.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
But I'm not on
Yeah.
the side of he became at that point
yeah.
the business was fine. The music may have been good, but the business was fine. He was still on every festival, every big concert, every big tour.
Yeah.
The business was fine.
Okay. I mean, from the outside, like from watching that Fetty interview with stupid ass Adam 22, he's saying, bro, I saw when the numbers started declining. I saw when the checks. Yes, I was getting booked, but I was getting booked for less. I saw when from the outside we see the branding,
What's
but
the reference to that? I just want to know.
oh yeah, the question is like, even when the baby was at that point,
Uh-huh.
things were declining. Like,
But the baby's bigger than Fetty was.
I don't
No,
think
no,
I don't
I
think
know,
he
but-
I don't think he's doing any of this to stay relevant.
but
Yeah,
oh, okay,
correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
You don't.
Yeah,
Because
overall,
trying
he's
to-
not doing this to be relevant. He's
Yeah.
doing this because he could just feel like he do whatever the fuck he wants.
Exactly.
Because every
Oh.
time he does something
Yeah, this is
that
bas-
is not okay,
Yeah.
he
This
gets away with it.
This is based in arrogance.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Really?
100%. Yeah,
This is
100%.
based in arrogance and narcissism.
He gets away with everything he's done.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
That
He,
is-
he shot someone.
Because trying to do shit to stay relevant is like
Yeah.
6ix9ine. That's the perfect example of trying to stay
That's
relevant.
staying relevant. That's
Because
trying,
that's not arrogance.
That's trying
That's
to be.
not-
Yeah, but-
that's like clout chasing.
Yes.
That's what that is. 6ix9ine is that.
Trying to
You don't think the baby trying to kiss a fan is?
No, he just thinks he could do whatever he wants.
exactly.
Okay.
That's narcissism.
And I think we
okay,
tend to.
okay.
Like you gotta like my fault for cutting
No,
you
no,
off.
bro, go ahead.
You have to like put aside like clout and all that stuff, and
Yeah.
actually break it down to like emotion and behavior like judgments and movements. Like
Yeah.
that's legit narcissism.
I
Like
feel you.
thinking you're the shit and you could get away with it, bro. Like why are you putting your hands on one, a woman, two, a fan, and trying to kiss them?
Yeah.
Like that shit just don't go, bro.
Unless-
You allegedly shot someone. Like you're
Yeah.
going through a lot of shit right now. Like
So,
why
he-
you just keep on
he
doing
shot
shit?
No,
someone.
he shot him.
He
okay,
shot him.
so then
We
all
can
right,
say
so
that now.
Yeah,
he-
it's-
so he shot him.
No,
I
her.
think shot and killed it.
So no.
Yeah, no, he
that
died.
the young man, rest in peace, to him, is not with us. But
Yeah, oh, yeah.
the we're not. I want to get to that after, right? So where we're at right now.
It just plays into everything. But
No,
yeah.
it 100%.
Yeah.
No, and that's the next form of the question. I just want us to, because the original question that I put in was like him blaming the industry trying to do something to him.
No, that's
And my thing is like, bro, how oblivious can you be that you're causing this on yourself?
yeah.
Yeah.
You're the one, bro. The industry is not. The industry was trying to help the baby. Yo, the baby was the industry's golden child.
Yeah, the
Literally,
formula.
he was the industry.
They were definitely putting him on the path.
Bro, they
to-
were putting the baby in every big room you could think of.
yeah.
You're right.
They literally put the baby everywhere.
Yeah.
You did this.
You can't blame the industry
You
for the.
you going on a stage with 125,000 people talking about the LGBTQ community. No one told you to do that.
That's a fact.
And then you going and getting and beating somebody up in a bowling alley. No one told you to do that.
you going,
beating
you
somebody up in
posting
a
your
mall.
you posting your child's mother on
You
Instagram with the
posting your
cops
child-
and
you posting your child's mother on Instagram, calling her a dirty side bitch. No one told you to. Trust me, there is no big business that's telling you to do that
At
shit.
all, bro.
No one is telling you to do that shit.
remember when he punched the dude in the fucking was it Louis Vuitton too?
He punched the dude in the mall. No one told.
and then made a video about it.
No one told you to do that. And now your choice is, yo, I'm blaming the industry. No.
Yeah, like you're getting blackballed this
And-
time. That's
and-
not what it is.
Now, if we get to the shooting video, the reason this leaked, I believe, is because that's not the story he told originally.
I'm also surprised Rolling Stone got their hands
I mean,
on the video.
I mean,
like it was a very random
if I
source.
was using my brain and I was anticipating, I would think that somebody from the family is planning to sue and they leaked it. But I don't know. I'm not gonna. Let's not speculate because that's not our business. The video portrays something that he has not portrayed. He is portrayed as someone tried to confront him with his daughter. In the video, you clearly see he was by himself. And he went and punched the dude. He went and punched.
Well, he
the dude.
swung first.
He swung first, and then the guy pulled whatever out, and listen.
and then he pulled it out in return,
I'm-
which is how he managed to
I'm
like,
not
get
a
off.
fucking detective.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Not my business. But him saying bro, even if the industry decided it's clipped for you now, that's your fault.
Yeah. You brought it on yourself, bro.
You really did. You
If
brought
the
it
industry
up.
decided, you know what, bro, we're gonna leak this because your time is over. Okay, you asked for that, nigga.
Yeah.
They've been protecting you for fucking years.
Yeah.
If the industry, if somebody in the industry is like, you know what, bro, it's time to shut this shit down.
Yeah.
Enough. He's making us look too bad. We're gonna leak this shit, and that's over. And if that's what happened, bro,
It's what it
I have
is.
no. It is what it is. The baby was the industry's golden boy for long enough, and he kept fucking up, bro. All right, cool. Enough.
I
All
feel
right.
you.
That's all I got. I don't know.
Yeah. You know that seeing that. Yeah. I don't understand.
And then, like I said, I don't know anything, but I don't think it's an accident that then the victim's mother was like, my son didn't do anything. She tweeted, my son didn't do anything. They shot and killed him for nothing. You know, like, these things, I don't think nothing's by accident. In big business, nothing's on accident. Everyone's got something planned. So we'll see how this unfolds. But the baby going on the internet and saying, I mean, he did make a point. He's like, y'all, no, Ebro said, y'all think the police and everybody didn't see this video ahead of time? There's no way you guys think y'all this first time y'all seen this video. And I agree with him. Of course, everybody saw this video, but it's coming out now for a reason. So, you know, because
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to explain how open carry state works because it's not my business. But all I'm saying is this: even if the industry is doing something to the baby, what the fuck did you expect? You're pissing them off. You're pissing the big dogs off. Okay. You're in the industry. What the fuck do you expect? That's all I got, man. That's it.
I feel you.
Yep.
All right. I think this week, I don't know if y'all saw, but again on the topic of videos leaking, but the Megan Thee Stallion
Oh
and
shit! I almost shit myself when you said Meg. every time anybody brings up Meg, I get nervous. Because
Okay.
like, what can we like say? But it's okay. It's okay. Let's do it.
oh yeah, no,
We can be responsible.
I just think that the fact that she did an interview with Gail. If you don't know, she this week did an interview with Gail on television where she recants what happened, what she remembers what happened. She talks about her mental state. She talks about the case a little bit, and there is footage. And I don't know, nigga, everybody got footage. It's crazy, but there's a footage
There's
of
cameras everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, but and that's why you gotta use fake names. But
You can't change your face.
Yeah, you can.
Well, you can.
Deepfake.
It's called deepfake, but
Nah, nigga.
But-
Walt's born identity. Yeah.
But there's footage now that's released of you see a woman that appears to be Megan Thee Stallion walking around, hobbling around, and there's blood dripping from
No,
her
but
feet.
that's early. That's early. We seen that.
Really?
Yeah, we
because
seen
at first she initially said this because of glass.
Yeah.
That's what she first said.
Yeah, and-
before saying that it was like bullet fragments, she
Yeah.
initially said that she was stepped on glass or whatever. Like when they made her walk and shit, because that footage came out from the cop car like that same like month or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So she had blamed it, glass breaking and whatever the case. And then like when she had to go to the hospital and get the fragments of whatever out of her foot, that's when she said like her first story of, oh, I got shot by such and such.
Walter, continue this.
Oh yeah, no, I just that interview was the first time that she, at least from my experience in person, like recanted what happened in the story, gave her first-hand
What do you
recollection.
mean recant? Like, you mean just speak about it?
Yeah, no, she like talked about it in detail.
Yeah.
What happened step by step until the.
I thought she spoke about it in detail a couple times.
Okay, well that.
Like on her IG Live, that when it happened, when she had the hoodie on with the shades. She's
Let Walter keep it.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't see it all put together like that before. I saw bits and pieces and a
Right.
video.
she also
here and-
tweets often
She
about the
does.
situation when news outlets report about it.
But for us to protect ourselves, number one, is to talk about it in bits and pieces. So, like, whatever not Walt, I'm sorry, whatever we're talking about here, we're talking about this interview in particular.
Yeah, no, that's
I'm not
Yeah.
saying, I'm saying
Oh.
it just to make this clear,
I feel
because we
you.
have thousands of listeners. This is the interview we're speaking about in particular. Gail and Meg. That's it. We have no opinion on the case. We have no
Oh,
opinion.
yeah, no,
I'm not,
no.
like I said, I'm not talking about you. I'm just making the listeners understand and know, because people are sensitive. Oh, no, let me rephrase myself. Not sensitive. None of us know what happened. None of us know what's going on. And, yeah, that's it. That's the beginning of this conversation. Sorry, Walt, continue.
Oh yeah, no, that was literally where I was leaving it at. I didn't expect to see that. I was kind of surprised when I did see that, and it was kind of, at least for me, to listen to her story and listen to her side of the story. I think that if you haven't seen it, check it out. It is a good interview for sure.
What was good about it?
Her.
Why Derek do that?
No, it's cool. No, it's all good.
I'm asking. I didn't watch it.
Oh yeah, no,
Same.
for sure, no.
Nigga
Her,
turn his hat to the back. nigga sweatsuit got darker. You know when the Spider-Man turned to Venom? Nigga, I was like, oh, why this shit got black? It was navy to black.
that's funny. Yeah, no, she just seemed to be vulnerable. She clearly was affected by whatever did happen, and to have the confidence and courage to go talk about it on national television after going through that traumatic experience is not easy for anybody. Like, You feel me? Like that was my takeaway from it. Is whatever did happen, she was deeply affected by it, and to talk about it in public in front of everybody is not easy. You feel me? And Derek's a dick.
I've started to like, now that I know like how the camera situation works, I know it wasn't on me. So it's,
That's what you did.
yo, okay.
No, I didn't watch the interview, so.
I watched it 3 times.
I haven't watched it.
I watched it 3 times because we have a popular podcast that I think people care about and they take seriously and speak
Indeed.
about. So
Hell yeah.
I never ever want to sound ignorant
Got it.
or come here unprepared or you know what I'm saying. I watched it 3 times. Originally, it wasn't available on YouTube, so I paid the ABC subscription. Like I wanted to see it.
You paid to watch that
For
movie?
sure, bro.
Damn.
I'm not gonna come here and speak on something that serious and be inaccurate. But once again, it's still just everything is opinion based. We don't know shit, and I'm just going to lay out strictly opinions, and I'm laying them out based off of technicalities and technical things. When I say technical things, it's like think about basketball, how a layup is made, how a dunk is like. That is exactly how I'm going to speak about this because I prepared myself to speak about it this way.
You're like that comment in the IG photo section that's
Yes.
like say it in basketball terms.
Exactly. A black woman got hurt. That is the number one issue. That is the
Correct.
number one priority, no matter what happened. Simple. Now, beyond that, there's not things I can't ignore that I noticed throughout the interview.
I feel you.
Also correct.
Meg said that her and Tori never had a sexual relationship. None of that can be disproven. I do not think she does this interview if she didn't have a sexual relationship with Tori. Because if you're in a platonic relationship and someone shoots you, I don't think that this gets this far. I think that your lawyers have a lot of work to do if you've been intimate with this human being. No. Let me correct myself. That you're not going to use the court of public opinion if you didn't have a sexual relationship. But like I said, I have absolutely no idea, and that is not me picking anything. They may well have never had a sexual relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And the only other point I think I want to make in terms of what happened was there have been like witness statements that said that Meg seemed intoxicated. We don't know. You can't tell a drunk person. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She seemed intoxicated. Her story was that she was perfectly fine. She never raised her voice, and that she was just in the car and everybody else was arguing. There have been like at least 8 to 9 reports that that's untrue. But like I said, we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to focus on what's true or not because, like I said,
Yeah, we don't know.
we
Yeah,
have
yeah,
no
yeah.
idea. My focus is the choice of Gayle King,
Okay.
and this is where we can speak candidly. I don't think anybody is choosing her to speak to a hip hop audience.
Okay.
I don't think anybody's choosing Gayle well, I feel like Oprah might want to get to the truth, but fuck Oprah too. I don't know if anybody's using Gayle to try to submit the truth to the people. Because can we agree that that's what she's trying to do?
Okay.
She's trying to sway the public. Why would else would she do this? It's a closed case. It's a private case.
Yeah.
Choosing Gayle is to try to sway a non-hip hop audience, which if I'm using my brain, is probably the jury.
Makes
Am I
sense.
mad at it? No, but
It's a
also
tactic.
Tory can't speak. So it's the smartest thing as a lawyer to do.
Yeah, it's a tactic. Yeah.
You can't. Tory's not allowed to talk. He has a restraining order. He can't speak at all about it. You take that advantage, and the case is coming up. Next week? Smartest thing, literally genius. If you do the interview the right way, I'm not gonna comment on how she handled the interview.
I feel you.
You know who really got all the tea? It's the security guard.
He knows everything.
Yo, he knows
and,
it.
and the best friend.
Yeah, but she's a little more involved in it. The security guard's like the least involved of the four in
the
that
best-
car.
Yeah, oh, facts. Yeah.
He's like the least involved of like the situation. So like,
They paid that
he
nigga
just is
well.
watching the news circulating. He can't say a goddamn
Goddamn
thing.
thing.
Until it's trial time.
Yeah, like, but he's just watching this all unfold, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't even."
He
know."
probably in the bag smoking the cigarette, that meme.
Yeah,
He's
with the
just
dude in
chilling.
the shade.
He's legit just waiting, bro. He's like, my time gonna come.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that is all I got on this interview, man.
Nah, I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it, and I wanna assess that
Yeah.
for sure. But it's a smart tactic, 100%. You
Bro,
you sway the jury. Essentially, you win the case. In a way, depending on what it is, also too.
But you also see Tory's lawyer's response saying, "We saw the interview,
Mhm.
and we are excited to present. Our side of the case." That was the only statement.
This shit better go on Twitter Live or something, cause shit, man. I
Oh
got-
no! If they put this anywhere, I'm watching.
Like, because if they got the obviously justice to Johnny, but
Yeah.
if they playing that on Twitter and stuff like that, they gotta have Meg and
Oh no, they
thing.
played, look, bro. They have played
Like-
every instance of this trial.
Like-
Johnny Depp and his wife. Like
Yeah.
this.
Like,
They
every
have played-
day I'm seeing
Every
something-
day I'm seeing
yeah.
something new. So
so like
Well
I'm
done.
gonna need that shit on fucking YouTube Live, like
Facts.
everything, bro. Like,
Wait, any of you guys have an opinion on this, or I'm just about to get canceled on the internet? What are we doing here?
what on the whole?
Yes, the Megan Tory thing. Yes, the shit we've been literally ignoring for 9 months, and
Let's-
this case has been going on for 3 years. and
It's annoying.
Anybody got another opinion, or I'm about to die on my own?
No. I honestly I agree. It's a smart ass tactic.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do to get that done. And if you got to make it seem that I might get canceled for this, playing the victim, then so be it. And it is what it is. Now, if she isn't, and whatever happened, and comes out the truth, then I may be wrong and maybe seemed as an asshole, but it's a smart ass tactic. But motherfuckers will not know until that damn case is closed.
Yeah, no, I couldn't even. I mean,
But my opinion is like, and it's just,
You
it's
see-
like, yo, bro, who shot who and how and what, and that's it.
Do you see
Yeah,
the interview?
like-
Walt?
the one with Gail.
Yes.
Oh hell yeah, no, I had to check that shit out.
What did you think about the interview?
At least for me, that was the first time seeing the footage of her hobbling around with blood.
Oh, she got shot.
Off
You,
of
you,
yeah,
didn't, you
she-
didn't see the initial like cop cam, like the
no,
one from the car.
no.
no.
I just heard. I heard.
You
word
heard
of
what
mouth.
happened.
Yeah, but seeing that to me, and listening to the sequence of events of her story, it makes sense. Like I don't know who did the actual shooting. That's my only question mark. But the story, like chronologically, makes sense. You feel me? So I have no insight into who actually did the shooting. I mean, I couldn't even tell you because the
I mean,
law
yeah,
can't even tell
none
us.
of us can.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
none
none
of
of
us
us.
can. I don't know
Like,
who did
In terms
what.
of the chrono,
No one, no one except the 4
but-
people that were there.
yeah,
Yeah.
and chronologically, like I said,
Because a lot of information and videos is being pushed out as that when it occurred.
Yeah.
and then
The story
throughout
has changed in the mad
Yeah, the
times
story
too, in
has
the last
changed
2
a lot.
years. So,
But
So,
yeah, I mean, to Walter not knowing the chronological time. I'm sorry. I don't want to say not knowing. You saying
Yeah.
it makes sense. Didn't make sense to me,
Mm-hmm.
but that's okay. I'm okay. Maybe I'm ignorant, but when they presented the text message, text message from the best friend saying Tory shot Meg to the security guard. That's
Yeah.
what they are saying was a text on Gail's interview.
yeah,
That text, according to the picture, was at 7:55 in the morning.
yeah.
okay.
If you left and all that other stuff happened already, why is that text happening then?
And not
That is what
like-
people are questioning. I
Yeah.
don't know shit. I don't know people's personalities. I don't know anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's not even making a judgment. So that is where things got blurry for me.
I feel.
If I shot you at 2 in the morning or
Yeah.
1 in the morning,
Yeah.
why is 6 hours? That is what people are saying.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have no idea.
No.
Why are you texting that at 7:50, whatever?
Yeah, in the morning.
That doesn't make sense.
Sense at all.
That's what people are saying. Once again, never been shot. Have no idea.
I feel. Yeah, no. At the end of the day, she was shot by somebody, and whoever shot
That's
her
what matters. Yes.
deserves to be face repercussions for that.
Yes,
and
no,
I think
100%.
But the reason I'm bringing it up is because the text message said Tory shot Meg.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh.
Which is a clear indication of
Yeah.
So.
I feel. Yeah.
But
I mean,
we don't know.
We don't know anything.
We don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So.
So we will wait and see.
That's all
I
you
think
can
this
do.
is now pushed back again till May.
All good.
Yes.
I mean, the truth will come out eventually, and just be careful of your peoples. Be careful of people. Yeah, just
Don't shoot your friends.
but whatever it is, just yeah.
Or
I gotta
or
break. I
partners.
gotta break the tense. Like it's just it's,
You think
that topic is
you think
just-
that's what
Shit
did it?
ain't tense for me. My foot is fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
okay. All right. Life cycle question.
Oh
please.
my
'Cause
god.
we had
I'm straight.
life cycle question. So
That shit don't got nothing to do with me. I'm
Life
alright.
cycle. I got
Yeah.
one for y'all because I
Okay.
just saw it on Twitter. And
Oh,
it's
yeah,
kinda,
please.
It's kind of feisty.
Don't say
Okay.
feisty to me. What's up with this thing?
Yo, that's what I said.
Yeah.
And double down.
If a man is dating a woman with kids, is he wrong for going to her house with dinner for two? Or is he
Okay.
obligated to feed her kids as well?
Depends. You want to be a decent human being or not?
Who wants to go
That's an amazing question.
and attack?
I think it's
that
a real
first?
simple question, personally.
so what's your answer, Mr. Simpleton?
Simple.
First of all, call me a simpleton. That's an insult.
Who is this?
Simpleton is crazy.
Okay.
I would assume you would feed the child. One, there's mad benefits to that situation. Why would you not do that?
That's a fact. You win the kid over.
One, you
fucking
win the kid over. Two, you get points from the mom. Three, you fed a child.
Okay. Let's make this more difficult.
Yeah, like
like devil's advocate type shit.
Let's say this is date 2.
Date. Okay.
And
yes.
she says, come to my crib and kick it and watch movies.
Mm-hmm.
But then this is the first time you find out she has a kid.
wait, the first time you find out is when you go to the crib.
No, she's texts you, hey, come over, hang out at the crib. Oh, by the way, I have a child.
Oh, but she didn't tell you prior to that.
She did. She told you during the invitation.
No, prior to the invitation.
No.
No, she didn't say it in
And
day
say, yo,
one.
you
She
know
said
what?
it day
Come
two.
over. I don't really feel like going out
How long
tonight.
have you known this girl? You didn't even
Why
know
does
she had a
that
kid.
matter?
Come
Why
on,
does that
bro. You
matter?
dating a mom. The
Because
mom
if you're
told
talking to a
you-
girl for 2 months and you don't know she has a kid until she says,
That's
come.
mad regular.
Yeah.
That's normal.
You know how much shit is
People
hidden?
hiding their
I'm
child.
Not,
Women-
I'm not
yes.
even. I'm not even gonna deep dive into that. But okay.
No, women
Yeah.
hide their kids for 60 days.
You
Yes.
can say that. I'm not gonna
For
say that.
60 days?
Yes, 100%.
Aye, that's crazy.
110%.
I mean, I seen women
impossible.
hide their.
Yeah, that's really hard to do. You,
Because all single moms post their kid on their Instagram.
yeah,
especially around.
Oh,
especially for like Father's Day.
I don't have an
Father's Day.
Instagram.
Especially Father's Day.
Then she's a serial killer. So she's lying.
You don't have a child that's not on Instagram.
What?
What? And single.
Yeah,
You're trying to
that-
find a partner.
That,
Like,
that doesn't exist.
you're trying to put a family together. It's like,
brick by brick.
All right.
Yo,
Going
yeah.
back to the question.
And I know plenty of people that don't post their kids on the internet.
Are they single
Yes.
and don't have Instagram?
No.
Exactly. There you go.
No, I'm saying take your logic. They
Yeah.
have social media, but I know plenty of people that do not post their kids on the internet. I don't think I'm ever gonna post my kid on the internet. So
Same.
I get it.
Loki.
Yeah, but your woman probably will.
I would, but that's a conversation. No, don't do that. The fuck? No, I don't want my kid on the internet. At a baby age, that happens
that-
all the time. man.
Exactly. I
happens
want to
all the fucking
get more
time.
clear.
Well, how
on
old
that.
is this kid in the situation? A toddler like
I'm
that?
telling you, if the kid
He's
is
2.
if the kid is 3 to 5 years old, that kid is on her damn Instagram.
Yeah, I'm a
bro.
wall on this one.
And it's a park picture, and it's bad quality. Like she has an iPhone 11, but for some reason it looks like it's an iPhone 8.
You will know on Father's Day because you'll post him and say, "My king."
Yes, 100%. Women love
If
that.
you,
It's
if you-
okay.
if you
I
ended
respect
your
that.
relationship back, she's not posting you her king. But anyway, like I said,
Are you feeding those?
that child.
Yes,
that
feed
you
the
didn't-
child, man.
That you didn't. But no, I'm talking about.
But
right,
is it your responsibility?
right
Like,
before that second?
is he obliged? Are you obliged to feed those children?
No, you're not. You're not obliged to. You're not obliged to.
So
Like,
fuck him.
no, I'm not saying yo, Joe. I'm not saying that either. I'm not saying fuck those kids. I'm not Michael Jordan. But
Oh my god,
what? He makes jails. Nah.
that's the wrong Michael Jordan.
Yes, I know. But I'm 100% feeding the child. You get mad points for that.
I know.
If you want to stick around with the girl who has a kid. I mean,
it's not-
apparently you don't know
there's-
until the
there's
invitation.
nothing wrong
Like I
with being
said,
a
I
stepfather,
laid
guess.
out the example very clear. Hey, I don't want to go out tonight. Really trying to chill. You want to come over, have a wine night? My son's going to sleep in about an hour.
Yes.
You didn't know she had a kid. That's her presenting it. Hey, my son's
It's
going-
it's a little bit of a curveball. It's a surprise.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a surprise.
Immediate, at least for me, it makes me think twice.
What you gonna say though? You could think, or do you want? What are you gonna say?
The last time it happened, I canceled a date. No, she said. No, it happened. It happened a couple years ago. It happened a couple years ago,
Okay, well, I didn't ask.
and then I asked her out, and she said, "Oh, let me see if I can find a sitter for my kid."
I've also walked into a situation
I
where
was like,
a kid was there.
Wait, what did you do?
No, I just
Was that
said,
a Joker laugh? What was that?
What?
I just said, "Oh, I'm gonna be down there in wherever in a couple of weeks. I'll reach out then because that's a lot right now. Like, because I know I'm not trying to be no stepdaddy. Nah, I'm not trying to raise a little peasy head ass kid.
You gonna
Like,
take his fucking
That's
fruit
crazy.
snacks?
Why?
You gonna take his fruit
What
snacks?
the kid did to you? You're like,
He's trying to download mad fucking Angry Birds on my phone. I ain't got no space.
what
now.
year is it?
You got games?
They play Fortnite.
I don't give a fuck, bro. His greasy ass cheese doodle ass fingers on my phone.
Oh my
bro.
god.
Yo, why is the kid automatically like that one badass kid? Like that's what you just like painted that kid
Nah,
as.
With silver teeth and shit. Like what the fuck?
Yeah,
Yo,
nah.
come on, man.
It just, I think it just
Yeah.
opens up the door for more, man. It starts with a McDouble, then it goes to a ticket to the zoo when I'm taking your mom. Now it's Christmas,
What?
and you want some electric fours. Like
This sounds really specific.
Very.
Like I was
very
happy to know.
specific.
Like this
'Cause
sounds really
this
specific.
This is not even jumps. This is leaps.
Yeah, but I'm saying over time it starts.
This sounds really specific.
Oh, we're going out. Oh, do you mind if I bring my son to Arby's? Now he got the whole.
Didn't we say there's like no Arby's over here?
I'm just saying. It's just a slippery slope, especially if you know from the jump that that's not what you want to do.
So you're saying fuck that kid?
Straight up.
I'm just going to set boundaries because I know that
Wait,
it's,
bro.
So you bound your
wait,
line.
no, wait. So you're gonna set boundaries with this girl's kid.
yes.
With your
so,
child, with your
so,
stepson.
With your
so you're gonna
stepson.
wait. So you're gonna make a bubble, right? And you and Shorty gonna be in it, but that kid's outside that bubble. Like I don't think you understand. That's not how it works.
But I'm saying, imagine if you
Lock
and the
him in
kid
his room.
bond. Imagine if you start doing basketball drills together, and then
You learning them anyway.
Word.
I'm just saying, and then a month later you're gone, and now the kid starts to look up to you as a father figure, and you're out the kids.
No.
That's not your problem.
Word.
Wait, no, guys. All right. Also,
That's not your problem.
But listen,
But it happens.
that's what also you consider before you leave the situation.
I mean, that's.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Like
shit.
before you can. What do you mean by
Nah,
that?
these niggas
No,
wild. Nah, I didn't know you niggas was wild like that today. I'm out like y'all niggas
I'm
with this
asking
shit,
for
but-
clarification. That's
Nah,
it.
don't clarify shit. I'm out.
He means that like before you like choose
before
to
you
leave
choose to
Shorty,
leave
Use
this
the dip on him.
like you take into consideration the fact
Like,
that you're
I
also
love-
leaving that
I-
kid's
yeah,
life.
yeah,
Oh yeah, but that's but.
Oh yeah. Oh
No,
my
no,
god.
no, no, no. I'm saying
There we go. There it is.
the boundaries you
There it
boundaries
is.
you set in the beginning are to avoid that.
To
Well,
the
no,
kid?
No,
You're
you're setting
gonna
boundaries for
set
the
a little-
woman, not the
For
child.
both.
So you really trying
If
to
you-
box out this kid? Like
If you
I
know
don't think
that
you
you're not
understand
going to
how
be
it
there
works.
for a long time, why do things that make the kid feel connected to you?
You
and then
have
just,
no idea how long you're gonna be.
Word, bro.
Unless
you
you just
know
try-
from the jump if it's someone you want to be with or don't with.
No, you
No, you don't.
No.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop.
You have no idea.
Walter,
if,
you're way too indulgent to say something like that.
What?
Walter, you know
You don't-
every single
no,
woman
go
you've
ahead.
ever been with, if you know you're going to be for a long time or a short period of time. Every single woman you've ever dealt with.
No, I do not
So then
know
what
definitely.
in God's green
no,
name are you
I
talking
don't.
about?
I don't know definitely, but I do have an indication. Like, yo, this is someone I'm connecting
An
with,
indicate-
or this is something that's
Yeah,
more
yeah,
physical.
Yes, Walter.
Yeah.
Yes. If every situation has a variable where I might not be here, but life is too unpredictable for you to say, I know every single time if I'm gonna be here for a good period of time or a long period of time.
No,
yes, if you're just
yeah.
fucking a girl, you should not meet her child. Yes, 110%.
Yeah.
But if you have been dealing with a girl for a month, 2 months, and then you know that, hey, I might like her, and she tries to introduce your child, that's
Yeah.
a choice of yours. If you make that choice, there's no boundaries, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
You acting like, yo, bro, like, I know better. No one knows that. No one is almighty psychic. No one knows that. No
So
one knows
now, with that being said,
Yeah.
Shorty invites you to her crib,
Yeah.
and she has a child there,
Yeah.
and you bring food for you and the Shorty. Are you bringing an extra plate for the kid?
Yes.
And I said no.
Damn.
Bro, I'm setting clear.
So you're gonna eat, and the kid's gonna be staring
no,
at
the
you,
kid
bro.
can eat off her plate.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, Walt.
What, bro, it's setting clear, but it's whatever.
If it's the
I
fir-
think that's
bro,
kind of mature.
Yo, bro, the kid don't gotta call you dad, nigga. Just get the nigga some food. Yo, what's up with you?
Bro,
Yo, I've never met someone that makes so hard to feed a child. Like, look at your current fell because of this shit.
Bro, you'll never meet somebody like this nigga, bro.
Your current fell because of this shit.
bro.
Son, yo.
Yo, your house is
Yes.
literally falling apart because of this.
Bro, nigga says setting boundaries. Yo, bro, you can. You
you're
don't
gonna
even have to be around.
You're
Like,
gonna
bro,
sit with little
Hey,
4-year-old
yo,
DeMarcus,
hey.
like, listen, hey, yo,
Hey.
I'm here.
Hey, DeMarcus, nice to meet you. I bought you some nuggets, boss.
Like, I got you some little gummies, and
That's it,
you
yo.
be alright over there. You know, if you hungry, just like put shit in the air fryer by yourself. Like,
You
cool.
trying to kill his mom? Shit, the least you could do is give him a little happy
Nigga
meal.
trying to bust his
bro.
mom ass and be like, yo, bro, here's some nuggets.
You
do
gonna
your
be
thing.
wake up in the middle of the night crying because you hungry because none of y'all fed him.
Word.
Yo, Walt think
Hopefully his mom. It's his mom's job to feed the kid, not me. Why is it blamed out on her for not feeding the kid, bro?
Yo, the crazy,
No, she could feed him, but the thing is,
Oh
are
my
you gonna be
God.
here? Are
yo, the
you-
crazy part is Walt think kids are dogs. You give them food, they won't leave. That's what a nigga think.
Bro, Walter stole a dog.
Yeah, it's still a dog.
Like, I don't
Okay.
understand.
You said that on the internet.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
I stole her dog for her.
Okay, so your
I think you said
answer.
I stole Remy. I still Remy.
No, what? That's your dog, Walt. We got that.
We know that's your dog.
That's
We're
your
talking about a
dog.
different dog.
Oh yeah, that little
Oh
dog.
my god. Okay, so you're not gonna feed the kid. All right.
No,
well done.
I'm feeding the child.
You're gonna feed the child.
Yes.
And John.
Boss.
It's
if-
a happy meal, bro. It don't kill you.
I know.
Bro, if she tells me she wants to stay in and don't want to go out, I'm gonna be like, yo. And she said, hey, I have to put my son. Like she surprised me. I gotta put my son to sleep. Hey, does he want anything?
Yeah.
And if that, I keep balls in her court. If she says yes, I do it. If she says no, cool. All right.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. I don't gotta do nothing beyond that. If and the kid tries to call me dad after that, you'll never see me again.
I don't know about all that.
Very simple.
Wow.
I'm gonna just. I
Very
would. I
simple.
would. I'm
if the
off.
kid gets attached after that, let me tell you, ma'am, I'm not ready to be a dad.
Yo, imagine you imagine you
So,
walking.
you
Wait,
gonna-
wait. Imagine you walking into the crib, like with the plate or like Happy
And he
Meal,
goes-
whatever you give it, and he's like, "Thanks, Dad."
I'm like, hey, I'm leaving.
Nah, he's spinning. I'm walking out.
180 just
Turnstile.
straight out.
So you're gonna leave the
Revolving door.
mom because of what the kid did?
Yes. The
Okay.
fuck? Yes.
Yeah. If,
100
if that was the first time you've ever had an interaction with this child,
Yeah.
and he says or she says, "Thanks, Dad," you gotta go. That's a
No,
real life.
I'm gonna
That's
leave and I'm
wild.
gonna text her on the way to the car, put him in therapy. Simple.
That's a
That's it.
fact. Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
And-
John's in therapy, but yeah, I tell you, nothing wrong. But
all I'm saying
I'm,
is,
I'm gonna feed the kid.
how can that be
You
And
know
avoided?
what
I'm-
Walter's saying? This fucking
And I'm gonna
kids.
take a fruit
How
snack when I'm
can-
done.
How can that be avoided?
not feeding the
That's
kid.
all I'm saying. Cheating question.
Yes.
Wait, don't
Who put this here?
don't present the question like that either.
It
As a
literally
follow up.
says cheating question.
I wrote. I have no idea. What I completely. Lost.
Yo, John just be like spitballing ideas, and on the fly he just like comes up with
I
them
had
sometimes.
one and I completely lost it. So let's go to something else. I have no
Oh,
Okay.
good.
I have absolutely no idea what that.
Yo, I cannot
want to
believe
do.
Oh man, I
You would
love
not feed
I
that
asked this
poor
question.
child. That's crazy. That's such an easy layup.
Feed the
No, but
kids,
I'm saying
man.
I want to feed the kid, but
No, you don't.
I'm not going to
Feed the
this.
kid.
I'm not going to this.
I'm not defending
I've
myself.
I've stated my point.
You could tell.
Yo,
Walt never
have you-
gave that 25 cents to them kids on TV. Neither. Why am I saying? Why am I saying that? Neither.
I changed the channel.
Yeah, I mean, I'm out.
You're sick.
Yeah, we're sick. All right.
I had this question here because I had this conversation with a friend of mine. You know, he had asked me, "Hey, like, what is your measure of success?"
Yes.
You know, as we accomplish more things, I think things can get blurred, and then life can life can put you in kind of like a tornado, right? You accomplish a bunch of things, and you feel like you're supposed to be doing more. As you see people excel, your peers excel. You know, your parents have done certain things, and you kind of want to find out, hey, what's my measure? I think that's important to have in conversation when you're doing group things too, because I think what tends to hurt groups is your measure of success is different than mine, and my measure of success is different than yours. You know, so I was just curious, what is y'all's individual measure of success? What do you deem successful for you? Not people, but for you.
I think it's I don't think it's a hard question to answer since it's subjective to each person.
Well,
And
it is subjective, so
Yeah.
it is hard.
I would think like my measure of success would be happiness and comfortability, like getting to a place in which I'm happy and comfortable, to the point where I don't have to worry about if anything went wrong, it would all go to shit tomorrow.
Mhm.
I think that's how I would like measure my version of success, because it's something so simple yet you need to work hard for.
Okay.
I want to say sustainability.
Mm.
That you work your ass off to the point where it can hold you down, and essentially now also that can also hither you because you would never know if it actually can. So I feel like it also feeds into like a nonstop, like cat and mouse race of trying to seek sustainability.
Mm.
I feel like that's success for me. It sounds counterintuitive because it's like success should be as in you cross the line, you're there, you won.
Mhm.
But I feel like the sustainability, you'll never actually get it. So that you chasing the sustainability is my choice of success. Me trying to still keep going at it. I don't know.
Beautiful.
That's a good point. I hear you.
Yeah.
What about you, Walter?
Just feeding that child.
Facts.
That's when you know he's successful.
Hashtag don't feed the kids, man.
Yeah, no,
Oh
nah.
my
Yo,
God,
boy, why do
no,
you just
you're
constantly
gonna
make
get
it
us
worse?
fucking canceled.
I guess my idea of success is being able to maneuver off my investments. Like I would, like in my head, like once a year I would book the trip for the homies, and we would all take a trip, and it won't hit my pocket. Like being able to maneuver, and just have that financial freedom. Like I don't think there's a dollar amount that would make me stop hustling, but there's to make enough money off my investments that I can then maneuver throughout life and travel and create experiences and see the world, and
So you deem success as money?
the freedom that money brings
Financial freedom.
is my idea of success.
Okay.
So there's no X dollar amount that's success to me, but being able to say, wow,
Having a good amount of money, having a lot of money, because you can't do them things. You can't do the things you're speaking on without a lot of money. So having a lot of money.
yes, but yeah, I mean it comes with the money, but what the money does bring is freedom, where I'm not tied
I know
to a desk or a job.
I understand what
Yeah.
like money. Money gives everyone the things they want to do.
Yeah,
So it's money.
it's the freedom. To me, it's success.
Financial freedom, I'm assuming.
The freedom to do what I want to do when I have the desire to it.
Because you have money.
Because
yeah,
yes.
low key. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So money.
I also want to type. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's no dollar amount that
Yeah,
I deem
I'm not saying
success.
$10 or $20 million. I'm saying having enough money that you can do whatever you want.
I think when you just say money, like I think what you think while you're thinking it, I think when you just say money, you think there's like a negative connotation to it.
Sometimes, yeah.
Like-
yeah, because
And I don't think. there
But
is.
why is that a bad thing? Why I don't think having a negative connotation to something is a bad thing. And that's why I think that we kind of get confused in life.
Yeah.
Because
When it
people-
comes to money, I feel like people think it's a bad thing, a negative connotation when it comes to money, because it's like people think you would do anything to get that money.
yes,
um
in a way.
I think that sometimes that's true.
Yeah, there are people in
Yeah,
this
no,
world
100%,
who are like who
100%,
do that.
but that's something you
But
gotta-
that's why.
You gotta look in the mirror for that. I'm talking about in terms of the idea of saying money because I want money. Yes, that does have a negative connotation to it, but so it's okay to want what you want.
Yeah, 100%.
It's okay to look for what you want. Like if that is something you want, that's okay. And if people don't like it, so
Yeah.
who the fuck cares?
Fuck 'em.
correct.
So
Correct, but it's. I think, and maybe I'm speaking from my perspective, but I
Go ahead.
think
Yeah,
for a broader, like when you
Mhm.
narrow it down to money, it feels a little bit empty or shallow. Like,
Yeah, but I think that, I'm sorry, not to cut
Yeah,
you
no,
off.
no, go
I'm
ahead.
saying like, but if that's what it is, that's what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because in your heart, it's like, okay, this may come off empty or shallow.
Yeah.
I don't want it to sound like that. That doesn't change what it is.
correct.
Like, so, like, I think I always say this: the world is a better place if everyone's stops trying to dress up what they want out of this life.
Yeah.
Like, if this is what you want out of this, tell me so I know how to interact with you. I know how to deal with you. Like, if this is what you want, you trying to pretend that this is not what you want, bro,
Yeah.
you're just making my life harder. It's okay because I'm gonna accept you or I'm not gonna accept you.
Yeah.
That's just life.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
accept you or I'm not. This is who you are. Cool. If I want to deal with it, that's my choice regardless. If you play around with it, if you try to kind of mess with the how it is, I'm gonna think you're dishonest. It's gonna come off disingenuous when you're not. So it's like, yo, bro, you know what? I'd rather you just give it to me.
Correct.
Tell me what it is.
But when you narrow it to money, I think it reduces it because I think many people who equate money with success it's what comes with the money. But yes, the tangible form of money is what you need to it. But once you acquire a certain amount of wealth, there's a certain type of
So then, what is success to you? Is it spending time with people or money
no. It's the freedom
that money brings?
because from there I have my time to go
And
help
do what you wanna do,
communities.
help.
I have the time to then help.
Gotcha.
Like Elon Musk could literally solve world hunger. You feel me? And that's the money gives you access. You can then create opportunities. You can then create.
Yeah, but you didn't say I want to solve world hunger. You said I want the opportunity to buy plane tickets for my friends.
Yeah, that was part of it. But money comes with freedom. You're not a slave to a job or a white man or a boss, or you can choose to live your lifestyle the way that you want to live.
Also, why do you feel like money doesn't make you a slave?
Money.
I don't want why it's becoming a Walter conversation.
Yeah.
I don't like. Why do you think money doesn't make you like a slave to people? You think there's a dollar amount that doesn't make you a slave to the white man?
There's a dollar amount. I think that any time that your finances are in order, that if the white man does something racist to you or does something that you don't agree with, you can walk away from that job and your family and your friends and yourself are secure.
Let's say fuck a job. Let's say
Yeah.
nobody has a job. You got money.
Yeah.
You think that you're no longer the slave to the white man?
Like the structure of society, like comes from
Like
I mean,
is that like what is the dollar amount that you think you're no longer a slave to the structure in society?
I don't think there's an X amount of dollar. It just depends on what your end goal is.
Yeah, so that's kind of my
Yeah,
point.
but like-
what is your end goal? Like, what is success? What is when you're on that bed,
Yeah.
when you're 99 or 101 years old, and
Yeah.
you're looking up and saying, "Man, I'm okay right now.
Yeah.
I'm leaving this earth because I did what I was supposed to do. I'm successful." Like, what is that? Because that's the reason I'm asking this question, because this is how this conversation went when I was
Yeah.
speaking to who I was speaking to. It's like, okay, what is the dollar amount then? If that's your example, like,
Yeah.
what is
Gotcha.
it? What is it then? If your example is I don't have to deal with white people,
Yeah.
my opinion, and I'm only saying this because that we want to move this conversation along. There's always going to be a white guy that has more money than me. So what is the dollar amount?
True. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't think there's specific, but let's say it's just it gives you the luxury to,
Do whatever you want.
Do
but
what you
also
wanna do.
to create your own reality. What if I came across a black engineer who needed money to bring an idea to life? I can fund that. What if I come across a teacher who wants to make a school to help black people in the hood
So is
learn
your-
stocks? Like
Once
I
again,
can give them
if
that
you go
funds.
if you go back to the question,
Yeah.
So is your idea of success being able to help black people? Or is your idea of success having money to maybe help black people? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what it like the you're not there. The discrepancies in what you actually want
Yeah.
are different.
Yeah.
It's like, do I want to? Am I doing this because
For
I?
myself or to give back
But because-
essentially
yeah,
to the
yeah.
people? Because
It's
like
different
I mean,
now.
it's somewhat of like the philanthropist aspect. Like
Yeah.
essentially, what a philanthropist is supposed to give back. You know, you have a whole bunch of money,
Yeah,
but you do give back to whatever the fuck you want.
correct.
So
No, I feel you.
I
And I
mean-
guess to narrow it down, and I think we should expand this conversation to Derek and Joe after this. But like,
But I mean, like for successful, I know I said sustainability, but
Yeah.
it was like if I can leave multiple streams of income
yeah,
for my family, my children, my wife, then I feel like that's successful. Because at least I know I left this earth and they're somewhat good. Now it's up to them
yeah,
if they want to sell that shit, let it go down to the fucking ground. It's on them. But at least I knew I busted my ass, left a business or a crib or something like that,
Or investments. I feel
or
you.
investments and stuff like that. So sustainability, it goes back to sustainability for me, truthfully.
Yeah. And I guess to kind of wrap it, but I'm definitely curious of yours as well. Is just money is a catalyst, and I'm good at making money, but there are other people who have much more deep rooted interest in trying to make the world better. So if I can
Gotcha.
amass a wealth and then fund and then use that money to one, make sure me and my friends and family are straight, but then to use that catalyst to take ideas that people have and passions and take my money to go then help way more people that I could reach myself because I've dedicated so much time to building this shit to make money. That would be my idea of success. Is I'm straight, I can live the life I want to do, but then I can use this capital I've amassed to help people who then have the passions to teach and to help incarcerated people and to help homelessness and help racism and all that. Like, those are your passions. I'm going to have that passion, but I have the capital so that you can fund your dream and then you can help 5,000 more people than I could do myself because, you feel me? That's kind of my idea of success.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah, I answered already.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Now
Did
I got
you
a
answer?
question.
Did you?
I mean, listen, I understand everything Walter just said. Like, to me, how do I say that? I don't want to sound like I don't need money to help.
Okay.
I never have. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think helping is a choice. I think money is a crutch.
How so?
That's kind of how I see it.
Mm-hmm.
I've never needed money to donate. If I wanted to donate, whether I have money or not, I'm going to do it. It's not something that's been oh, I have this amount of dollars in my bank, I'm going to do it because I have this amount of money in my bank account. If I wanted to do something, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I 100% agree with what Walter says. Once you have an immense amount of capital, you can make a lot more of an impact.
Yeah, you can actually have impact. Giving $75 to Black Lives Matter doesn't do shit, but giving $40 million to a community, you can change lives.
Like I said, I am not discounting your ideology of anything.
Yeah.
But
You also have people in this world who buy houses with that money.
You said
like I
what?
said, I mean,
There are people in this world who buy houses with that money.
there is
Yeah.
nothing wrong with your ideology. I am not but it don't because I've been poor. I don't think of money that way. I've never needed money to move anything I do in my entire life. Never in my entire life has a dollar amount made me get out of my bed. Never. Like, you could say that okay, well, if I want to do this, I'm going to do this. Because I think that is where kind of the crutch is. My idea of success is not to use that as my crutch. My idea of success is, hey, you know what? You have an idea. I can just help you along the way. There's no dollar amount tied to it. If it costs me $10 or $50 million, I can help you along this way. That is how I view success, and that is something that maybe I would say my mom kind of told me. Mom, she always her dream was to be a psychiatrist. She had a kid at 18 years old. It's nothing she couldn't get there. But you know what she decided? She told me, I feel successful because I can help these kids get to where they need to go as a guidance counselor. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I always kind of take with me in everything I do in life. A nigga can't give me a dollar amount and make me act stupid for $10 million. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I pride myself in. A nigga can't make me do something for this amount of money. Because who I am matters so much more than that. And I think that sometimes we get lost in that.
Yeah.
Because, you look at, we talked about this earlier. You talk about 6ix9ine. Use him an example. He talked about all the money he got. And nigga, I don't want to be you. You can't walk down the street without thinking you might die. You got all this money in the world. You might not make it home. Your child, your daughter, your wife might not be safe. You know what I'm saying? The kid, your friends are not safe. You could have all the money in the world, but your peoples are not safe. So what does that do for you?
Walking around with a target on your back.
Facts.
Yeah.
So, yeah, my idea is being able to help you with not a dollar in my pocket. Me and help you with my influence. The work I did. There might be a guy that's on in the neighborhood that may have changed the neighborhood, but he went broke doing it. He still has influence. If I go broke doing something in the media that helps people, okay, cool. I'm not unsuccessful. But also, it's faith, right? Me and my faith has always brought me what I'm supposed to when I'm supposed to have it.
Gotcha.
My faith always, yo, bro, you down right now? You got to pay for it. The faith always brought me what I was supposed to get. I'm here right now because of that. Niggas could do all the math and all the shit they want. There's not a lot of people that can talk certain things say certain things to me in terms of financial shit. I promise. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so comfortable in that. Like, bro, y'all could talk whatever y'all want. I'm all the way straight. God bless your heart.
Gotcha.
But that's straight off of just having faith.
Of course, of course.
I mean, like, yo, bro, I got faith in myself. So you do what you need to do. So yeah, that's my measure of success, and I think that's just a great conversation to have. That's it. That was all I was thinking about because the conversation that was presented to me by that person was like, yo, bro, you know what? Like, no matter what I do, I feel like I'll never be successful. I'm like, man, that shit sounds sad, but bro, don't let what niggas think is success do that to you.
Yeah.
You
I
feel
mean,
me?
well, from hearing from what your friend said, I did low key it ties in with some shit I've recently heard from Dame Dash. It was like,
Right. Oh, there you go.
the
I saw
death,
that.
the death of a dream is
Oh,
probably
yes.
one of the most beautiful things. Is because
Most beautiful things on the planet.
because essentially a death of a dream, your dream, made it seem that dream became successful. So now you have to find another dream.
Facts.
You have to find
Man, that shit is
what
amazing.
something else to do. Like, all right, you wanted to become a basketball player. You wanted to make it to the league. Cool. What now?
Feel you.
Like, are you just gonna
What's
be
next?
just another basketball player, or are you
Yeah.
gonna be the greatest of all time? Like,
Feel
you know,
you.
what else are you gonna do? So, like, yeah, I heard that interview and I was like, Jesus Christ.
And
like,
I watched that same thing. I'm like, yo, one of my big dreams, become an executive network. Okay, did that. What am I supposed to just stop?
yeah,
Oh no, now I got another one. Another dream's brewing. Okay, you're gonna work towards this, and I don't care how long it takes. It's my dream. It's a dream. People that don't dream are the scariest people on the planet. to me.
that's a fact.
These the people that don't have no dreams, that just want, hey, I just want this dollar amount with no dream in sight.
Like,
Terrified because
not attacking what you said, but it's
Oh,
just
no,
like
yeah, no, no,
from
no,
hearing
of
what
course not. I don't-
from hearing
yeah.
from what his friend said is like,
Yeah.
even though whatever I do, it just doesn't seem like it's enough. It's just like it shouldn't be. Like you start off. I'm pretty sure everyone starts off. You know, when we're kids, everyone's always asking you, "What do you want to do when you grow up?" You know, it's a dream to be a firefighter or a fucking pilot or whatever.
Yeah.
This and that third. You know, you probably work your life up to it, and once you become it, exactly what else you're gonna do afterwards. So I feel like
yeah,
a death of a dream is probably one of the most beautiful things.
yeah, definitely dream is beautiful, and like if you never had a dream, that's terrifying.
Then that's even worse.
That's just scary.
Because you hear like as an empty void.
Yeah, and that means you'll do anything to find that the sustenance.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that was a great point. That was a great conversation, man. And I think it's important.
Hell yeah.
But yeah,
And the music?
we have music.
Your man's Blast.
Oh yeah, that is my man. Blast. Y'all heard Blast album or no?
Yes.
Not yet.
I have.
Bass or blast?
Blast.
Blast.
No.
I have.
Who's blast?
We're like the two who listen, but I listen to him because you put me on him, actually.
Who's blast?
Blast is.
He's
the-
from LA. He's like a
R&B.
Blast the hottest.
He's like
artist.
a
I'm
R&B
biased.
singer,
He's
but it's like
he's the hottest nigga in the world.
Because you put me
Yeah.
on to Lucky. You put me on to Lucky, and I fuck with Lucky, but
Go listen to Blast.
Okay, R&B ish.
Blast.
Yes,
Yeah, it
he's-
gives you
Nate-
a
he's
driving in
he's
California vibe.
He's Nate
Yeah.
Dogg. He's the new Nate Dogg.
The new Nate though. Oh shit.
That's
All right.
Blast.
He's nice. His project was really good, but I'm sure I'll let you speak in depth about it because
Listen. It sounds like a Blast album. Like I don't know what else to say besides that. It sounds like a Blast album. It's gonna be all the type of songs you like, all the type of songs you listen to. I know your critique and a lot of people's critique was, y'all may need a change, but no, Blast just started. Like he is
Gotcha.
fresh.
Okay.
I want him to stay where he's at, and if he wants to do another sound, let him take the time to figure it out. Because when the baby was singing and doing and twerking on white women, y'all hated it, and we're not gonna do that to him. And Blast makes LA music. I want there to be an LA artist that makes LA music.
Gotcha.
So,
I feel you. That's
Yeah.
hard.
Okay.
yeah, I want LA artists to make LA music. I don't want LA artists to try doing nothing. You make Los Angeles music, let's do it. Because there is a lane for that.
Oh, 100%.
1,000%. Excuse me.
And he's great live. If y'all have not seen Blast live, go to the concert.
Definitely go check out that album. It's a good album.
Mm-hmm.
What else with music?
Future's album should be out today.
Yes. And supposedly, he's supposed to drop another album after
Oh, I
this
saw
one.
that.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Supposedly. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm not believing
I
it.
don't know
I
because
hate
Twitter.
I hate when they do that.
Yeah, I'm not believing
Listen,
that.
because
I-
Twitter fake
And you know
news
what?
and stuff
Future's
like
the only
that.
person that's gotten that off.
You guys gonna see? I'm not gonna mind it. Future does
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me retract my statement. He's the first one that when he dropped Future and Hendrix, that was back to back, right?
Yeah.
That was fucking amazing.
And those are the two best albums Future's ever put out. So what am I supposed to say?
Yeah. What
Yeah.
about Frank? What about Lil Uzi did it?
Back to
Say it
back.
again?
back to
Uzi.
back though.
When he
And,
put out back to
Frank
back.
Ocean.
Yeah, but I don't think I had that.
When they put it up, oh well, Frank did it back to back, but I wouldn't count Frank's
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause that was
because the
more
first
of a-
one was more like a video thing on Apple Music
Yeah,
to like
yeah.
get out of that deal. Like you can't like go listen to that
Man,
those
fuck-
songs anywhere.
Fuck that. We
I
can
feel-
count them. Future did it better.
That's fair.
I'm not gonna disagree. with
Mask
that.
and what was it? Future and Hendrix.
Yeah.
Those are the two. If dropping albums back to back, no one. The way he did it was no one did. it.
Yeah, Hendrix is an R&B classic.
No, 100%.
And Future is a fucking classic.
yes.
Yep.
Mask off, POV. Don't get me started.
Everything, bro.
We
It's
got two
front to back.
Drake features on this Future
Future
album,
album,
which
yeah.
is hard.
The album's called "I Never Liked You."
Because
Can't
I don't
wait.
remember the last album I heard that has two Drake features on it.
Future and Drake.
Drake always gives one.
Future and Drake are like too close of friends.
Nah,
No,
That's a
but
good
that's
thing.
fine with me.
that's
I'll take the
for-
music.
What's
That's
it
the
called?
music.
I'll take the music.
Word.
Bro,
They
That's
make
not
great music
bad.
together.
I
SFBGOVO. Come on, man. Stop
Mm-hmm.
playing.
as much of a Drake fan as I am getting tired of hearing him Future, but
What?
I
Oh,
do
nah.
not.
Okay.
Guys.
all right. All right. I want to
He's
hear.
had
I want to
he's-
hear. I want
he's
to hear.
had worse collaborators, but
I want to hear. I want to hear. I want to hear.
You like the him and Future collab on CLB?
which one is that song? Oh, Way Too Sexy.
What's it
Which
say?
one is that song?
Which I mean,
You
you
mean
like that one. You literally said you get dressed to that.
Yeah. you
Yes,
did.
when it came out in 6 months from
Nigga
now,
said-
I'm cool.
Now you see how you changed up. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Crazy.
That switch up was crazy because you was jacking that song for.
But keep going.
it
Oh,
was
oh,
a good single.
no, it's not a
at the
bad
time.
song. Yeah.
And it's
Okay.
not a bad. No, it's not a bad song. But let's not pretend like that is the one of ones.
No, no,
Nah,
no, no,
but
no.
all of their
So-
collaborations are good songs.
Yeah, like Life is Good and
Life is Good was a really good song.
No, the problem is
And it's
those
spent 3
songs
weeks
don't
number
live.
one.
Those songs don't live anywhere.
Okay.
Desires is, I think, if not their best, outside of you're taking outside of collab album, of course, because they're great songs. On
yeah, I
there.
was about to say.
But
Yeah, it was-
I was just about to say.
Diamonds Dancing exists.
Obvious-
Diamonds Dancing is probably-
obviously.
Yeah, yeah,
They had
yeah.
an entire collab album.
I know. I know.
But I'm saying like Desires is a record that I would have wanted to hear on that album.
Okay.
Because that's the song that lives and that's the song that I listen to on a daily basis. Way Too Sexy is a club record when the clubs weren't open. Okay, cool. Now it's over. Bye.
Gotcha.
It's gone.
Don't make it a bad song though.
I think it's an okay song.
Yeah, but it's not a bad. It's not a bad
That's
song.
okay. That's okay.
I get what
I
you're
feel.
saying. I get what you're saying.
I feel like when they come together, they feel that it has to be a hit. So sometimes,
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm
sometimes
so
the artistic
everything you're
appeal
saying
of
is
it
like
Like the
becomes
devalues?
second
yes,
to
that's what I mean.
making it a
Everything
hit.
Walter's saying is exactly what I mean.
I feel
the
you.
art is gone. I'm just trying to make a hit because
Yeah.
of Drake and Future.
Yeah.
Exactly what
and,
he's
and
saying.
people
is-
have expectations for this song on the album.
and
because-
as we should, because they're two of the greatest artists ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yes.
every future album that I hear Drake, I think that's supposed to be the single,
Exactly.
and vice versa. So
And,
I hear
Drake
you. I hear
and
you.
Future low-key has not put Drake on his last 2 albums.
Yeah.
He was on the last one.
No,
And
it's not.
Life is Good. He was on the last
No, the last what's the black and white one? That was the
Black
last
and
one.
white.
Life is good on
That's
that one.
life.
Life is good.
Good.
Oh my god.
one. And that shit went diamond.
Yeah. But yes, okay. The one before that, Drake wasn't on. Like,
We got
The Wizard? No, he wasn't on.
No.
High
it.
Off Life.
High of Life. That's the one that Life is Good is on.
I'm,
And that shit went diamond.
when that song
I'm surprised that song. I mean, that was a good. That was a really good song.
remix. Yeah, yeah.
But that
okay,
song
okay.
came out before.
Yeah,
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
I'm surprised that song went diamond, honestly, because like I feel like
the video.
Songs don't just go diamond. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I mean,
Like,
you're looking at two
video was
superstar
tough.
artists. Of course, they're gonna go diamond.
nah, like going diamond is not something people just do. You know what I'm saying? Drake.
In the
I
stream- in
can
the
understand if
streaming
Drake
era?
comes out with a song that's a hit enough, it becomes diamond.
In the streaming era, you got a big single because it's a good song still. It's not like it's not a good song.
But that song also like didn't really live nowhere because it came out before the albums for so long. So that's why it's surprising.
But Drake
think
and
the
Future
radio
songs
play helped
haven't
too.
lived anywhere in a long time.
Yeah.
They have not. They did the song where they were in Mexico kicking soccer balls. No one cared.
That was a really good
That was,
used to
um,
this.
that was-
Used to
yeah.
this. That's an underrated song.
Useless.
And no one.
I love that music video.
That song's
It didn't live anywhere.
love
So
that music.
my
That was
point,
underrated.
my point to that is that
well, now that I think about it, I think that's the songs they make. They make songs that don't live anywhere because they always put them songs out as singles.
I think that
When is the last time? I think this is going to be the first time that they put a song out together that's not out before the project.
the big no, that's views with Grammys. I think that
That was in
big-
2016. That was 6 years.
I know,
ago.
but my thing is that's where the Future and Drake thing started for me. I don't know. I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
no,
I could be wrong.
I believe it was.
That's where that started, and that's where
No.
people. That's where
26
people. So
What a time came out before that?
No, it didn't.
What a time came out in
What
2015.
One time did not come out before Views.
Yeah, it did.
Did it?
Internet,
Yeah.
I tell you right now.
What a time came out in 2015 in the summer.
I mean, Derek is our Drake correspondent, so
I'm open to being wrong,
2016 is views.
but I feel like Grammy started all
What
of
a
that
Time.
shit.
Yeah, and What a Time was in 20. It was in 2015. Look up What a Time to Be Alive because it came out after
Yeah.
the Meek Mill situation.
Yeah, because what a time was.
It was
around
after
the same
If You're
time when
Reading
the
This.
whole streaming thing. Yeah,
It was it was
Yeah.
2015.
yeah.
Yeah, September 2015.
Drake Wiki over here.
yeah, no, this is definitely Drake's.
That was the first time.
So,
This is the beginning of their.
but there was a record before this album came out that made Drake and Future a thing because we didn't think about it this way.
Tony Montana.
No, that was
No, the
20
features.
I was in high school when Tony Montana came out.
No, there's definitely a bunch of features with Drake and Future.
Not before What a Time.
Where
Bef-
you at?
Nah,
Not
Tony,
before
Tony,
What a Time.
Tony Montana. Tony Montana. I was in high school. So that
Oh,
cannot
D2
be-
had a song.
D2, Where Ya At?
DS2 had a song.
DS2,
Where Ya
right?
At? Where Ya At was the
Dirty
the
Sprite
song.
too?
Oh yeah, where you at was
Where
one.
Ya At was.
That is it.
Dirty Sprite 2?
Where you at?
Where you at?
That was 2014.
That is the and they had the video. That is the record
Yeah.
that was like
That was the first song.
Yeah.
That was out of here
was the
from both of
record
them.
that people were like they need to do this all the time.
Yeah, that was in 2014.
2014.
Where
Jesus
your ass
Christ,
was
I
at?
I was in college.
Yes,
Jesus.
yes, yes. Where your ass is at was the one where it was like everybody. Nah, Future and Drake need to do this.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like this collaboration was
It's amazing.
necessary because Future feeds off the.
But now look at the rest of the songs also.
Yeah, I got you.
I mean, I'm
Like I
not-
said, all of their
down.
songs come out before the projects. Grammys on Views was the first time, aside from their album, that a project came out and their song was on it that it wasn't out prior.
I think my point,
Desires was a leak.
I think my point
Yeah.
with Grammys was like there was no collab until people reacted to that song.
So it was just two artists.
Oh no, but I'm guessing you're backtracking on that because of the Where You're At song. Because Where You're At is where,
Where it essentially started.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Because Tony Montana was in 2011.
yeah, Tony Montana. I don't think we.
And they actually started beefing for a minute because of that song.
Yes.
Briefly.
Well, I'm not in OVO's camp.
Yeah, nah.
I got you,
Nah,
bro.
that's
Don't worry
old.
about it.
That's an old beef. Yeah, pause.
All right.
But yes, Future's album, two
Yeah.
songs with Drake, one of them with Thames on it. Ye's on the album, ESTG's on the album.
That's hard.
There's a couple features.
There's a couple features on there. I'm looking forward to
He's
it.
back.
Oh yeah, bro.
The futures look really good, but you know,
Future
I'm
Hendrix.
excited. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's
Yeah.
going on. I'm excited, and it, you know, the Friday album drop. This is where it comes to the benefit because like you right into the weekend.
Play it into the
yeah.
weekend.
Hell yeah. Ain't
So, yeah.
nobody got work.
So yeah, I'm going with it. Thug's album comes out the week after. We don't know anything yet. So but
We haven't spoke about Push's album officially.
we haven't.
No, because
Oh.
we had the leak before it came out. Friday.
Yeah.
I will give Push the album by like a 7 out of 10.
It was cool.
Compared to what was the name of
Daytona.
it?
Daytona was
Daytona.
over for you.
I, wanna
I
say-
think
6.5, 7 out of 10 for me. 6.5 maybe.
if I was to, I don't know if I should compare this to Daytona. I'm
it's
unsure.
different.
I don't know. I mean, Daytona was a good project.
It was, but it's short as shit.
Yeah, like 22 minutes.
I think Push album sound like a Push album, but it's like it's cool. Like it didn't move the needle for
Served
me.
its purpose for me.
Yeah, it did what it was
Which-
supposed to do, but I don't expect that from such a
it
great
served
rapper.
its purpose. Like I played in the morning. I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead.
I think
to
Push
work.
usually delivers like what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know, he's not here to
Nah, I
set
thi-
the bar. You
Me,
know,
I'm a huge Daytona fan. Daytona's like a 9.9 out of 10. Like that album is flawless. There's nothing wrong with that album. And the one, what was the one before that? King Push or
King Push.
that one is also one of them ones. Like Push is a fuck the rapping, because that's one thing. You know he's gonna give you good rapping, but the production is spot on.
which one do you feel like has more replay value at this moment? Which I'm sure is subject to change between this and Daytona.
Daytona because it's
Daytona.
shorter. But this one.
But I mean, not even because of the time length. I mean, due to the quality of music.
Nah, Daytona. This is cool. I don't go see myself playing a bunch of records back as 12. Call My Bluff I listen to all the time.
That song
I
with
think
Labyrinth and
Hear Me
Malice
Out.
is hard.
Yeah, Hear Me Out, the Malice record. I listen to that all the time, but I'm cool. Like, I think I got it 6.5 out of 6.5/7 out of 10. I love
say
Push. I think Push is one of the best rappers ever, but I 6.5/7 out of 10. That's all.
Let's
That's
say
what
it's
I-
7.5.
Best
Yeah,
drug
yeah.
dealer rapper. I still
Yeah,
think.
he's still the best.
He's still the best drug. Like
Nah,
it just
bro.
makes it like
It's like yeah.
It's wild that like I hate
Well,
it, but
Ben-
it's wild
if
that
he
he's able to do it, bro.
But Benny got a couple more albums and he's on his ass. So chill out.
I'm not a big Benny fan, but
What?
I know a lot of people like him.
Hell yeah,
I'll
Griselda
tell you.
boys. Shout out to the Griselda boys.
But that is my assessment on it. Push, like I said, it's still an album I enjoy. I'm still playing it often.
Next week is the 6th. I think Jack Harlow's album is next week.
Next week is the 6th.
Next week is Jack Harlow's album also.
Yep.
All right,
Young
we will-
Jack.
G-L. What you say? What the nigga said?
A.M..
You saying sampled Fergie? Yeah, not finished. I don't hear
Yeah.
your
I
rendition.
was kind of.
What's
enjoying
your
that a little
what's your
bit.
rendition?
G-L.
Okay, no.
Ah,
Oh, yeah,
see
nigga,
why you
what-
podcast.
Way too strong.
We see why you podcast. We see. It's
All
okay.
right, I mean, y'all
All right,
niggas
yeah,
hating
now
ass
we
niggas.
here.
Y'all some hating ass niggas. All right, bet. That's all that told me. Whatever, nigga.
Sports.
Oh, the Nets. The Nets.
Ah,
My
well, I
gosh.
mean, that,
Swept.
Didn't I tell you guys?
Pain.
Didn't I tell you guys it was gonna happen like 3 weeks ago?
Fair.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna believe it.
That the cycle of this was gonna come back at some point.
That's fair.
Yo,
That's fair.
the crazy
That
thing
these
is,
niggas not playing together for a whole year, that they thought they was gonna win the championship. Didn't I tell y'all niggas this?
Ben Simmons is really OD.
Why are you blaming Ben Simmons?
No, but
No,
I'm
the-
just saying that he's really
the-
OD to not play a whole fucking
son,
season.
that shit.
That son really played a whole. They didn't play a whole season. Got the trade he wanted and still did not play.
At
That's
all, bro.
crazy.
Yes. Yes.
I feel like Walter has a Ben Simmons take, and you know I've been thinking about this for like the entire week. I
Yeah.
know Walt has a Ben Simmons defense take.
No,
and that's
no,
what I was
don't.
excited about.
No, I don't.
Oh, shit,
I
I'm
just,
wrong.
I just,
Fuck.
I saw a poll in the
Fuck.
post
I thought you had.
game conference, and it said who was to blame for the Nets' loss: Celtics, Kyrie, KD, or Ben Simmons. And like 45% of people said Celtics. Like, it's not that
I agree. I think the Celtics 60%.
Oh yeah, no, it's not that they played bad. Just the Celtics were just played better.
No, they-
Yeah, I think
they-
that. I
they
think the
were
Celtics
over-
were just all around a better
Okay,
team.
overall
guys.
better.
No, the
Besides
Nets played
game three.
bad. The Nets played bad.
Game 2, they played bad.
That's why I said I think the Celtics were all around a better team
KD
in the
played
series.
bad game 1.
Yes.
KD played bad game 2.
Yeah.
Let's see.
He played bad game 3. Game 4, he played great.
Yeah.
KD stats.
Yeah, dropping 39.
And then
still losing
Kyrie
is
played
wild.
bad game 2, 3, and 4. Well,
Oh yeah, no. KD had a.
I know.
He dropped 39 the last game.
Yeah.
That last game, but everything beyond that, look at his field goal percentage. It was ass gas.
No, yeah, it was bad. They got Trey Young out of here too though.
Trey Young. Oh,
Trae
yeah.
Young
He played
Yeah.
like garbage.
The
Trey,
Heat,
they said
yo.
Trey Young got the second highest drop off from postseason
Which was
to
wild.
regular season because he was getting clamped up.
Yeah, but
So
Trey Young got a lot less help than these niggas.
Oh no, 100%.
No, yeah, for sure.
The second best player on that Hawks team is Bojan.
But that drop off, he ain't Trey Young ain't helped that team
bro.
at all.
The second best player on that team is Bojan Bogdanovic and Jason Collins. I don't know who them niggas are.
Same.
I don't know where
But
them
I took
niggas
him
stay
for
at.
unders and, you know.
I never seen them niggas in my life, so no. The Nets, we not getting away from the Staten Island Nets.
Who y'all taking in the finals? Like who y'all think is gonna be the last two teams in the
I still
finals?
stand by
I've
what I
been
said.
with the Sixers for a while, but they look like shit.
I
So
want to say Suns and Sixers. I think. It
I
was.
do not.
All right, who y'all think is taking the chip? Because we answered this question before. Who we think is taking the chip
I'm
now
gonna
after a
s-
couple of
who's-
games?
who's
I'm
like
not
the
gonna,
most-
and I'm not gonna change my answer.
Who's the most underdogs of all of them?
The
Yeah.
underdogs of all of these teams so
Yes.
far, I think, would be the Heat.
So then, them. I want
I
them
think
to
it's going to be. It's gonna end up being the Celtics, and low key the Mavericks.
win. Okay.
What?
Who I don't.
That's a
if
wicked
Luka,
matchup, but
if
okay.
Luka keeps playing the way he does,
Yeah.
there is nobody that's beating that team.
Okay.
I think the Warriors are gonna take the ship.
Oh shit, I forgot they're in the playoffs. But you know what? I'm not gonna.
But
do
isn't
that.
isn't
I'm
Curry
not
not?
gonna-
Or
You know,
Curry is a 6-man going
He's
fucking
com-
crazy.
Yeah, they're just he's
Coming
one-
off the bench
one of
dropping
them
40.
Is coming off the bench.
But
but
why? I was curious. Like I didn't understand why he's coming off the bench for.
Because Jordan Poole's playing like Michael Jordan right now.
Yeah.
So somebody has to come off the bench.
And then you got
Yeah.
Steph Curry
So you
coming off the
said
bench
Steph
is
Curry?
crazy.
What?
Yeah, because he's coming off the bench dropping 30.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean Jordan Poole's literally playing like the next version of I don't know.
He's a new splash, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
just
you,
wild.
so you bench your franchise player?
If you're winning,
He's hustling.
stick with
It's
what
working.
works.
Yeah, it's working.
Why are you gonna
Stick with
work
what
them?
works.
type
It's
shit?
working.
That makes sense. Yeah, okay.
So
Alright.
maybe I might do I.
Is Devin Booker still
No, you
playing?
know I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
No,
Warriors-
Devin Booker actually I
Warriors,
think is out for
Celtics.
2-3 weeks.
Yeah,
Oh,
Warriors,
so,
Celtics.
So Suns
Warriors,
is done. Okay.
Warriors Celtics, and I got the Warriors.
I think the Warriors will take the
Warriors
ship.
Celtics. Because the way things are going, yeah, it's bad.
I don't want the Warriors. I always run.
No one does.
I
but-
know. It's just so fucking
Yeah.
annoying, bro.
If the Warriors win the game, we gotta have a talk about that
But-
boy. That boy Steph.
But fuck who we think. We think so Ben Simmons. Are we all in agreement that he's wild or do we have this?
Not playing the whole season is
I
fucking
think
insane.
he's wild.
It's insane. Like,
But who?
He said his back problems were due to a mental block.
fuck all that.
Oh shit.
That's
But-
what he said.
but
He
what-
said that.
So what? So who we think the blame is on for the number one? The Nets had the highest odds to win championship. Who we think is to
Yeah.
blame?
Kyrie.
The Celtics.
Stupid ass Steve Nash,
I,
bro.
I say Kyrie.
that
It's-
nigga coach like a fucking.
That's why I like drugs.
I truly, and I wanted
he's
to,
gonna-
I wanted to
'cause
say,
he's- 'cause he's
I
gonna
wanted to
tell
say
the truth.
Steve. I want to say Steve.
I don't think
it's
I
Kyrie.
want to say Steve because
I
I
don't think he's
know,
the biggest
I
one.
know Steve was just like, okay,
Why-
pass the
Yeah.
ball to each other, and
That's it. That's
and
the game
it.
plan.
No, Steve
But-
Nash.
Back and forth.
But
Steve Nash is the worst coach in the NBA.
100%.
But once
But-
again, you know what Kyrie said before the season started? We don't need a coach, so we just gonna get Steve Nash.
which is fucking wild.
I understand that.
So how is it? Like what?
My nigga, like,
I think it was
it's
the
just-
Celtics.
I don't know.
I think the Celtics were just a better
Celtics
team.
were overall a better
There's a
team.
better team.
100% they were.
But
They were
also-
they were locking up
outcoached
KD the whole time.
The Nets.
Huh?
The Celtics
But they didn't-
outcoached.
But Kyrie said they didn't need a coach.
Okay, but Kyrie, every team needs a coach.
Kyrie said they don't.
okay,
so
but
what you
Kyrie
saying?
was wrong.
So
Yeah,
wait, so you listen to Kyrie say you need a coach? Okay, let's not get a coach. That's not how it fucking works. That's not how it works.
Yeah,
No, they got a nigga that didn't listen.
Word.
just saying he didn't.
Kyrie
really,
also didn't even want
He didn't
Steve Nash to
coach.
get the coaching position.
No, Kyrie didn't. Kyrie wanted him and KD to do whatever they want to do.
Didn't when Nash get hired as a coach, Kyrie made a comment because he got hired because he was
I
white,
can't remember.
because he was a favorite
That's-
pick.
that's-
That's
No,
what-
that
very
was
far back.
that
all the
was-
whites.
Nah, that was Stephen A. and them.
But-
Kyrie was happy. Kyrie said, "Yeah, we support him and all that shit."
But
Because we're gonna do. The white man's gonna do whatever we want.
I want to say Kyrie, and I love Kyrie, but
I'm not
It's
blaming
Like,
Kyrie.
it's low-key
listen,
Kyrie's
I
fault.
understand where you guys are.
because it's not my
You
Ashley
guys'
King.
position, I get it, but if you really trace it back in the non-political way, bro, you played 20 games, and then you got hurt a little bit, and then you decided, oh, I'm just a nigga thinking that he can just walk into the playoffs unprepared and think I'm
Yeah,
about to be
it's
like
insane,
you have
bro.
lost your fucking
It's
mind.
insane.
True.
So a team that has been preparing this entire season, playing together,
Or
you
event- or-
you got this fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's fair.
And it ain't my Ashley King, bro. He did what he had to do. Fuck out of here, man. The motherfuckers is attacking KD like crazy. Like, oh,
Nah,
never compared to LeBron.
no,
It's
God,
like, yo,
God.
bro, like.
No, I'm not gonna front you.
his
KD
dick,
played
man.
bad for 3 games in a row.
But he did what he had to do.
You drive the
man.
bus, you can't do that.
Who did
What Shaq said?
who did worse this season? The Lakers or the Nets?
The Lakers, for sure.
Lakers.
We didn't
And
make the
it's
playoffs.
sad, but yeah.
Easy. And as a Lakers fan, easy. We play like shit. Cool, but guess what? We won the same amount of playoff games.
Yeah. That's just crazy.
You won the same
Jesus
amount of playoff
Christ,
games.
yes.
That's crazy.
Well,
Niggas went home 2 weeks later to win nothing.
I was telling you, man.
So here we
I
are.
was looking forward to Melo winning his ring.
Man, I upset me. All right, what's closing words, man? Mine are keep going, do what you're supposed to keep doing, and take care of your mental health. It is summer's coming, seasonal depression is ending. Do what you have to do to take care of yourself. Get in that water, go out, see your friends. That's all I got, man.
My closing remarks are: take Claritin because allergy season is about to turn up.
Yup.
Or Zyrtec. Zyrtec is better. Walt Drill.
Closing remarks. That I'm off tomorrow, sleep, fucking hits, bro. It's amazing. Like
It really does.
like just realizing
Being
like,
able to sleep in.
Like
I think the
sleep
night
in.
before is better than
No,
the day
yes,
off.
it is, and a lot of people need to fucking wake up and realize that.
Yeah.
But the night before,
Being
of the-
off is better than the day of being
oh
off.
my god, bro, but
Way
yeah,
better.
That I'm off tomorrow, sleep. is beautiful.
Beautiful, man. You deserve it. And closing remarks. The story just came out with Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh,
All the blood shit, Jesus
They
Christ.
say they drink each other's blood. So just be careful who you marry.
Don't do it.
I thought you were going to do that.
Some crazy shit going on out here. And if and if any white woman asks you to drink her blood, that's the sign that you should not be marrying her. So
Except if it's Megan Fox, but
God.
she said that it was just a few drops, but yes, we do consume each other's blood on occasion for ritual purposes only.
Wow.
Sounds like brouhaha to me. So.
it's not. It's brujeria. It's not brujaha. It's brujeria.
I'm on wall side.
Yo,
Whatever you said is what I
who you
it
think
is.
who you think got more pull? Vanessa Hudgens or Megan Fox?
In terms of
definitely
what?
Vanessa.
Like the brouhaha type stuff.
Oh, brujeria.
Megan Fox. What?
Nah, definitely Vanessa.
Vanessa's biggest thing is fucking High School Musical. Megan Fox is.
Oh no, the ghost
no, no,
situation.
the ghost-
The ghost
the ghost
situation.
or
Remember?
now
all that bullshit.
Megan
Yeah,
Fox
Yeah, the
came
ghost
out.
fuck with who's more popular too.
Yeah, but I'm saying the Megan
Yeah.
Fox came out saying that her and Machine
I
Gun
mean,
Kelly.
they drink each other's blood.
Yeah.
Well, Megan Fox gave us Jennifer's Body, so I mean,
That's also one of the worst movies of all time.
you're
Yeah, but
wildin'.
Vanessa.
Yeah, no,
Let's
it
go.
was-
We out of here.
All right, we out.
All
Fuck
right.
it.
I don't have
Good
time.
night.
I don't have another hour to
Yeah.
argue this.